describe something funny to you about what you
Oh,
did
I
in the
suppose. Hold on 1 second.
Let's see. What do I got here? Spells.
Let's see. I hope the rest of the group is in position.
I mean, we're in pretty good position, to be honest.
Yeah, you guys are like right in the open.
Yeah.
Well, we know that Smoke here is gonna throw them down while we take up their melee smacks.
I plan on AoEing a good number of those kobolds with sleep. So we'll leave those guys alone.
Very nice.
Oh,
I really wish I was up there with you guys.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
I thought that was you. Yeah, it doesn't make sense now, but okay.
I mean, I'm pretty good with a crossbow too, but it was because Aramir rocks the
Pop
scale
on
now,
this
and
rock
so
or something.
We were worried he would give us away.
I
Yeah.
don't think I'm gonna get advantage for jumping up there, but I can ask.
Or at least you would wouldn't have a risk of hitting us.
Yeah, I think that's fair, right?
I would think so. If we're doing it logically, which is sound like he wants to do, that makes sense to me. Gives you an angle.
Yeah, the idea, right, is like you have to think about the environment to get it to overcome the situation that we're in.
Yeah, I think that makes it more fun.
Oh, my cheat day with Dr. Pepper.
Not a real cheat day till you're adding whiskey, homie.
Oh, dude, I hate Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Not good. My body doesn't
You went
deserve
hard?
that. It's too hard.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I
Really celebrating that Groundhog's Day, huh?
yeah, dude, I'm stoked. Brennan had a show. He played at the
Oh,
Chassis.
cool, nice. That's dope.
Yeah, so we went out. We did that, and then the previous 2 days was just us being idiots.
Well,
Oh, you know, you were there.
oh, do I know?
Some karaoke.
Guilty of even making others look like idiots.
Shasky, strange,
Definitely myself.
Maybe someday we can get you back
Bodie
here.
doesn't know that.
We can't. Yeah, he's not old enough to know about this.
He doesn't know.
You still have that place?
No.
Oh,
No, I sold it when the market was going wild.
Dude, good for you.
Sold in like 14 days.
Yeah, I bet. For like double what you paid for it.
Not quite, but definitely was a good investment for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And like this dude that bought it is like, he doesn't like have a house. He has like 3 condos that he like schedules how he rents them and lives in them.
Okay.
Like on a circuit.
Okay.
'Cause he like, I don't know, has like 3 jobs.
Nice. Must be nice.
I was like, man, your life sounds complicated.
But also, does he
But
have
he
an
keeps-
actual job? I mean, well,
Yeah, he's like, it seems like to me like he's one of those dudes that is like literally like a software developer, like junior software developer
Right.
for like 3 companies, like an at-home position.
yeah. I was told that
And he
those
like
jobs.
occasionally he like goes to like an office like once a month,
Right.
all on one of his 3 places that he lives on the East Coast. And then he rents out the places all the other times and makes all that money back. But he seems very weird. He keeps texting me, like, "Hey man, how does this thing work?" I was like, "Man, I don't live there anymore. That's your shit."
How does this work?
Oh, is this the guy that like bought a house from you or something?
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not like your handyman now.
Oh man.
You bought that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, bro. You're not a store with warranties and shit.
Right. He's texted me like 3 times. He's like, "I don't know how this works."
That's tough, homie. There's a thing
I
called
was like-
manuals and a thing called
I
Google.
was like, bummer.
You do
Maybe
it.
you should have thought about that before you paid a significant amount of money for it.
Hey, where's the bed?
Yeah, for real. No, that was it. That was it. He was like, "Hey, I'm not sure how the heat works." I'm like, "Bro, you're not very smart." And you should have figured that out.
Wait, you're telling me that this house didn't come with an instruction booklet?
Yeah, for real. He's like, "I was missing your welcome basket. I'm not sure if it maybe got lost."
What an idiot.
Does he think you're like a professional realtor or something? Like what? The fuck?
I mean, my mom was, and she was there the whole time, so maybe.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah.
You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. When we last left our gaggles, the heroes of the town of Greenest, you guys set out from Greenest in pursuit of the cult of the dragon, which attacked the town as you approached it. You were charged with investigating this cult and trying to thwart whatever plot they may have by the governor of Greenest and the surrounding region. You also promised the apprentice of Leosin Erlenthar that you would try to rescue the monk from the camp of the cult, where he is presumably held captive. As a reminder, you learned from your interrogations of the captured members of the cult that you found and the mercenaries that the camp is rapidly growing, with a lot of people flowing in all the time, mercenaries, traders, new recruits to the cult, and things of that nature. And so you could attack the cult camp, or you could probably infiltrate pretty easily by just walking in and pretending you're mercenaries. Up to you how you want to do that. So you guys were headed towards the cult camp when you encountered a campfire on the horizon. You approached to investigate, where you found a group of cultists and some kobolds having some dinner, looking very suspiciously at one another. You decided to set up a little bit of an ambush by sending Alphonse and Leon to the high ground, and then the rest of you made the decision to walk up to the camp and see if they wanted to chat. They did not, and now we are in combat.
Yes, that is exactly what happened.
Hey everyone, Zuko here.
Yeah, exactly. So, picking up with the initiative rolls we rolled at the end of last session, Leon has a natural 20 and is going first. Leon, you would probably hear from your position up there some ruckus going on down below, and they're calling out, "Enemy approaching! Get your weapons!"
Okay, so I'm going to point a spell to AoE, Jesse, called Sleep.
Alright.
I'm going to cast it right there. I'm going to get as many of these kobolds as I can.
Alright, you might have to push up a little bit to see down the cliff.
How far would you like me to push?
Probably like there.
Something like right there?
Yeah, that'd be good. You can see it.
So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's my movement anyways. And then I will cast Sleep right here. So it's 5d8 health. So 20 total health.
Okay.
Ignoring, start with the ones that have lowest. So even if any of the other guys are in it, it's all the kobolds first. As many as I can get down.
Right. 20 health worth?
Yep.
Could you pick the square one more time to show me which square you target?
Yeah, it's literally just the middle kobold guy.
Right, so this guy is going to fall asleep. It's a good sleep icon. There's gotta be a sleep.
There's definitely a Z.
Here he is. 1, 2, 3, 4 kobolds.
Wow.
Sway in place and fall asleep.
Hell yeah.
They
That's
are
dope.
snoring.
Awesome.
And then I'm just gonna try to get low and use the cliff for cover.
Alright.
I don't think I have a bonus action I want to use just yet.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Right, so you're gonna hear a panicked voice call out, "Magic! Magic from above!" And then everybody that can see will see this guy run over here. And he starts fumbling around in a pack, and you see him hastily pulling out weapons and trying to strap them onto his persons. And that's going to take his whole turn. Meanwhile, this kobold is going to see his compatriots fall asleep. Shuffle around a bit, and then he's going to smack this kobold up the side of the head. And the kobold's going to go, and it's going to jerk awake.
Oh.
And then this kobold is snoozing, so he misses his turn. And then this guy is now awake, and as he comes to, he blinks around blearily, and then he reaches out and he shakes this other kobold next to him awake as well with his action.
I feel like sleep is one of those spells that, in description, sound incredible. In functionality, unfortunately,
I
they
mean,
can just be woken
It
up.
did just eat.
yeah, but it's gonna lose 4 turns.
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Honestly,
I'm not
He
saying
took
it's a
them away
bad.
from-
4
I'm not-
sling attacks.
I'm not saying it's a bad spell. I'm just saying if it was magically asleep, like they needed to wait a period of time to actually wake up,
It would
that
make it better, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They
mean
have
the
to
other
make a
ones
save
also
or
have to
something
like
to get
use
up
their
after that.
action to wake them up, so that's double the actions really.
Yeah.
So these two cultists are going to run over and start gathering their weapons from where they're laying next to their stuff, and then it's Kerr's turn.
Oh, yes, it's Kerr's turn. The false hero himself. As I do not attack anything. I will look at you and touch his shoulder for a moment and cast upon him heroism.
I believe you can target several people with that.
A willing creature you touch is imbued. It does not appear to be.
Oh, you have to upcast it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until the spell's end, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting modifier, which in this situation is unfortunately only 2.
Sweet.
Um,
This dude.
but also, you get temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of my each of your turns.
Sick. So if I lose any hit points, I just get 2 at the start of each turn. That's dope.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So,
I know I can't be frightened.
Correct.
Oh hell yeah. Feel
So-
bold.
Yeah, I'll reach over and say, Green is with us both on this day. And then I will walk kind of just sideways. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I will just remain there, I suppose.
Alright.
Bonus action cannot really do anything still. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn, but there's a bunch of shit that I actually have to read through here. But yeah, I am my turn, so I'm not taking everybody's turn here.
Okay. This kobold is snoring loudly. This guy's gonna run over and grab his weapons. And this guy is gonna come over here, and he's gonna pull out his sling, and he's gonna wind up, and he's gonna sling a rock at the closest enemy, which is Kerr. Oh my god, natural 20. The
Oh,
world's
God.
greatest kobold returns.
Here he is.
That's really.
This is his son.
As a rock smacks you square in the forehead, Kerr, you're gonna take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and then concentration check is con check, right?
Yeah. Constitution at DC 10 or half the damage. Whatever's higher.
Which is a 10. Okay, I maintain concentration on boosting Q.
Sure do.
Yes, thank you.
This guy runs over here and he grabs his stuff. And now it's Hugh's turn.
Oh, sick. Just gonna turn to Aramir. We'll take on their attack. You pick them off.
Got it, you.
Get up to this rock, slam into it next to Kerr. Need you to stay within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action to dodge.
Got it.
That is it. Me.
Dodge action for Hugh. Kobold's gonna step this way. Take out his sling. He's gonna see Hugh boldly rush forward, and he's gonna sling a rock at him at disadvantage, because he's dumb. And with a 7, it harmfully blinks off your shield, or harmlessly blinks off your shield. And now it is Alphonse's turn.
All right. I don't have any AOE shit yet, which is my bad. But let's see if we can do some other stuff here.
I feel like magic missile is kind of a dedicated AoE if you think about it.
It's true.
Yeah, because you can choose multiple targets with that, right?
Yeah.
It's the pre-sculpted AoE, bro.
When
It is the best spell in the game.
I really love it, honestly. When somebody's asleep, you have advantage on attacks against them, or it automatically crits. I forget how that works.
Advantage.
I don't know what they fall under.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
have
Yeah, they're what, unconscious or?
Yeah, they're unconscious.
Pull up here.
So if you were within 5 feet, that'd be an auto crit.
Ranged
Well,
attack
no, remember
against-
we covered this. They're not paralyzed.
Right. And then ranged attacks against prone targets are at
Huh,
disadvantage.
but they're asleep.
Yeah, it's not like you're. It's
Yeah.
literally you're giving yourself. There might as well be.
Yeah,
paralyzed.
I mean, yeah, we did talk about it though. 5e wording is very strange.
Basically the
but-
same as stunning strike.
Yeah. Because he's
Makes sense.
incapacitated.
Paralyzed in and of itself is its own deal.
Well, in Baldur's Gate, it's automatic crit.
You're not in Baldur's Gate anymore, homie.
It kicks me off the cliff.
I mean, we're kind of right there.
Alright.
Owlbear from the top rope.
You have been.
Yeah, that's Vago's job, damn it.
So I have advantage.
Oh yeah, you're right. An
Big
attack
elbow.
within 5 feet is a critical hit if you're unconscious.
Within
right?
5 feet.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So
Good
if
to
you
know.
get up to stabbing range, that's a pretty good move.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, but they do fall prone, which means a ranged attack would cancel out.
Do when somebody's asleep, do they have disadvantage on attack
Saving throws?
like saving throws?
They automatically fail strength and dex.
What about that's okay. All right.
Everything else.
Let me. I'll just do some quick things. I'm gonna just attack with magic missile then. I'm gonna see which one. Is anybody grabbing javelins?
Let me see if any.
Or like, you mean just like ranged weapons, or it's javelins
Yeah,
specifically?
range. Yeah, specifically ranged weapons.
Why don't you make a perception check?
Okay. Perception. Ooh.
Pretty good. So yeah, you look down at all of the enemies that you can see, and you can see all the kobolds are equipped very similarly to the kobolds you fought during the town raid, slings and daggers primarily. The cultists, you do a quick scan of them. It looks like most of them are just picking up long swords and scimitars, things of that nature.
Okay.
But you do notice that one of them has the distinct looking robes that you recognized from the caravan ambush battle you had. You recognize that that guy is a spellcaster at the top.
Okay, that's what I figured that guy was gonna do. You know, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use magic missile, and I'm gonna cast it. I only have first.
Kill that spellcaster.
And actually, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna attack this one up top. so that if he dies, he can't wake anybody up.
How many missiles?
Actually, wait. Sleep's only like 1 turn, right?
It's like a
No,
minute.
it's until they wake up.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. I'm gonna attack him with. I get 3 darts. I'm gonna do.
It's not even concentration. That's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a minute, so it's 10 rounds.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna do 2 to him.
To the top guy.
To the
up here.
top guy, yeah.
Right.
2.
And then the third one.
And then the third one, I'm going to attack that spellcaster guy.
Okay. Just level 1 magic missile.
Yeah, just level 1s.
Okay.
And
So
do you
fun.
have level 2 spells yet, Rick?
No.
Yeah.
So okay, so he's
Yeah, I'm gonna put him to bed. I'll be back in a minute.
5 to that guy.
For a second, this thing's cut off.
Oh wait, sorry, I'm fucking that up, right? No, yeah, 1 dart.
No, you did it
is
right.
1d. Okay.
So yep, that guy dies as
Oh,
your
sweet.
2 magic missiles slam into him.
Oh wow.
And then 3 damage to Cloak Boy.
Damage to Cloak Boy. Ah!
3 damage to Cloak Boy.
And I think I have 5
Okay.
feet left, so I'm gonna just go over here. Boop. Away from
Good fire to victory.
Leon.
Anything else for you?
No.
Great. It's this guy's turn. He's gonna smack this guy above him awake. And he's gonna point up at the cliff where you just saw the magic. He's gonna come over here and he's gonna duck behind this rock.
Save you.
Now it's Aramir's turn.
Can I get up on this rock and like be able to shoot over my friends?
Sure.
Would that give me advantage for height? Or that's too low.
No, it's not that high.
Okay, that's right. Had to ask though.
It'll give you a clear line though.
Yeah, sweet. So I'm gonna probably just shoot one of these 2 guys. Probably that guy is closer.
Okay.
With my bow. Actually, I'm going to hunter's mark him first. Oh. Well, if I hit, that's the damage, I guess. But
Okay.
see if I hit. Definitely hit.
Oh yeah.
So it's 1d8 plus 3 plus 4, so 9 damage.
Very good. Yeah, you put an arrow directly into his eyeball.
Oh my
All over dead.
Bro, that's so scary.
And that's my turn.
You can just not even sneak attack and just shoot a man to death immediately.
Alright, back to the top. It's Leon's turn.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire, Jesse.
Okay.
So please give me a square. Give me 1 second. 4 across, 4 down.
Put a deck save.
It is a dex save.
It wasn't even, it was a, I rolled a 2 on that dice, by the way. On the damage.
Now, each object within range outline. Alright, so there's no way for me to take it right and put it in the middle of these squares, right? Like it has to be, the squares are included
Yeah, it's
in
gotta
the
be.
outline.
Gotta be clean.
Okay. Then yeah, we'll just go with that. That seems reasonable for now. So all those guys gotta give me a dex save, DC 14. And then if they fail, they get a glowing blue outline to them.
There it is.
And then any attacks made against them have advantage. And they cannot be invisible.
2 pass and the rest fail.
And then I believe that one is concentration. So I'm going to back up and get low.
Yellow.
Get low, get low, get low.
I'll even put some bushes in the way.
From the windows to the wall, to the wall. The sweat drops down my ball. You know? That's... Yep. You got it.
This guy is fairy fired, and he's glowing now, and he's scared. He doesn't know what that means. So he's gonna run over here. He's gonna smack his friend awake. And then he's gonna go over here and jump to the ground and try to hide behind this rock as best he can.
Glowing blue cobalt.
And now he's proned out.
So fun.
Um,
And that's half his movement on his turn to stand back up, right? So he's kind of
yeah, if he does stand back up, he seems to be cowering.
Nice. I'll take it. I'm gonna yell out in Draconic to them. Surrender while you still have your lives.
This one is gonna stand up with half its movement, and it's gonna come over here, take out a sling, and fling a rock at Kerr. 23 to hit Kerr. These really are the
Jesus.
best kobolds.
Fucking stop it!
3 bludgeoning damage as yet another rock hits Kerr.
Dude, I'm dead.
I doubt that.
I fall unconscious.
I doubt that.
I'm dead.
You only have 10 hit points?
No. No, but the fucking god, that is why that's annoying. I dropped my concentration on fucking.
Or Hugh.
On
Hugh
here.
doesn't feel strong anymore. Right. Okay, it's this guy's turn. He's got his blade, and he's gonna go 30. And he is running straight at Kerr and Hugh with his sword raised above his head. He's screaming a battle cry, and he doesn't seem very practiced with it as he runs in right to the middle of them, trying to be a hero with a dash. This kobold's gonna come over here,
Beginner whisper.
and he's gonna sling a rock. Gonna sling it at Hugh. Gonna miss. He's gonna kind of like meander over to here, and then he's gonna like get behind this rock, and he looks kind of nervous, and he's like holding his blade close to his chest, and he's just standing behind this rock. This guy's dead. And now it's Kerr's turn.
If we leave that one alive, we might could interrogate him.
I will, Is he focused more on myself or Hugh?
He looks frantic and panicked.
If I walk here, would I impose advantage on... would I be able to give Hugh advantage by moving here?
Yeah.
Sorry, take his shit.
I will not do that. But what I will do is use my action to do a class skill of Emboldening Bond. As an action, I choose up to 2 willing creatures within 30 feet of me. So I'm going to choose myself and Hugh. I create a magical bond among us for 10 minutes or until I use this feature again. While they are bonded, while any bonded creature is within 30 feet of another, once per turn they can roll a d4 and add it to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving roll that they make.
Are you emboldening bonding me?
Yeah.
Dude, I just emboldening bonded you.
Dude, now we both got it, Doug.
That's
Can
awesome.
Can we double up on that shit?
Yeah.
Now we both rolled d4s, maybe! That's so cool!
You guys are
Once a
officially
turn.
battle brothers.
So cute. So cute.
That's so
Don't
fucking...
on me.
That is so fucking hilarious.
Next level, yes.
You guys just do that like arm grab thing from Predator.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. Oh, R.I.P. Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
But you do it
Wow.
around this guy.
We reach up between his legs.
Right through his head.
Yeah, so I'll end my turn here to give Hugh advantage on his attack.
All right.
Which way are you facing?
Well, do I have to face him to give Hugh advantage?
You would have to threaten him, basically.
Yeah, I'll look menacingly at him.
Okay, got it.
And then that will end my turn.
All right, this
That's
kobold
so fucking funny, dude.
is gonna go over here, and it's gonna look up at the cliff where a magic missile just killed his friend, and he's gonna take out his sling, and he's gonna try his best to sling a rock at Fonzie. He has disadvantage. Does a 12 hit Fonzie?
Not if I cast shield.
Nice.
Do that.
We gotta
Which I
get
do.
you mage armor, dog.
Cast shield, and a rock ping, flings off your freshly cast shield. The kobold looks upset. Next is this guy's turn. He's gonna go for 10, 15, 20, 25, and then he's gonna take the dodge action as he holds up his blade to protect the kobolds flinging rocks. This kobold's gonna come over here. It's gonna dive into the bushes. And then a rock's gonna come out of the bushes.
Like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
And you feel a clang as a rock pings off your pauldron. Harmlessly. This guy's turn. Comes over here. What do we got? What do we got cooking?
The ping that you hear reminds you of the times that, oh my god.
Can't even remember your
Curry.
Yeah,
Crumb.
Crumb was recalling times about Asha.
This Kerr would remember that, huh?
Mm, disturbingly so.
This guy will come over here.
Harbors a quiet smile at a long
He's
lost
gonna look
picture.
up at Fons. And Fons, make a dexterity saving throw as you see the air around you begin to suspiciously glow, and you feel a holy energy beginning to emerge near you.
Dexterity saving throw. Alphonse.
He's dead. He's dead IRL. We lost him.
now.
We lost him to the Matrix.
Damn, Rich died, man. That's crazy. Doesn't even make the saving throw, dude.
Wait, what? I had to do a saving throw?
Oh my god, bro.
I wasn't paying attention.
We know.
Alright, what am I doing?
Dexterity saving throw.
Dude, next time that happens, just make anybody who does that fail automatically.
The phone penalty. I used to do that back in the early days.
I failed anyway.
You take a whopping 1 radiant damage as you get hit with a sacred flame.
Reason to roll.
I got a mild sunburn.
You get a little tiny sunburn.
Right on my nose.
And now it's Hugh's turn.
Oh, yes. What's this guy in front of me doing?
He is running at you and Kerr as fast as he can with his scimitar raised above his head like he's never held a blade in his life, and he is screaming a battle cry and his voice is cracking.
Oh
I also I got knocked out of my concentration of heroism, by the way, unfortunately.
Oh, my temporary hit points are gone.
Yeah. Sorry about that, buddy.
Oh, that's right. That happens to everybody. I'm gonna just take out my wooden mallet. That is my
Also,
warhammer.
he is afflicted by fairy fire. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool.
Dude, not only does Hugh get super fucking advantage, but he also gets buffed twice by the same ability.
Yeah,
As he
love
takes
it.
out this mallet. I already
I'm
feel
just gonna-
bad for this guy's knees.
I'm gonna just point at him, like, you can put down your weapon. You and your friends. We'll take you back to Greenest, and the governor will judge you justly. What say you?
He's still in the process of running at you, just screaming, ah! With his sword above his head.
Perhaps I'll get your answer in a moment, and I'm gonna do a non-lethal swing at his kneecap.
Okay, go ahead with advantage.
Nice. Has a 22 to
Yeah,
hit.
yeah.
Sweet. You got health insurance. The Cult of the Dragon.
Something tells me the best health insurance plan they have involves a butcher's knife.
Alright, so well, that's not too bad, but I blast into his knee. Hopefully stop him from sprinting.
Oh, you did.
You rolled a d20 there, bud.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's even better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you can re-roll that.
Sorry, guys.
With the correct dice.
Sorry, my bad.
Sweet.
Hey.
Hey, yeah.
A little better.
Yeah, 1 extra damage.
Yeah, you smack him right in the kneecap with your mace, and his voice cracking battle cry changes into a voice cracking cry of pain. As he just kind of like cries out, "Ah!" and he falls to the ground. He skids on his face, and he grabs his knee, and he is sobbing.
That's excellent. I'm just gonna again repeat myself. Again, what say you?
He looks up at you from the ground, and his mask has fallen off as he face planted in the dirt, and you can see that this guy is probably 15 or 16 years old. He's
Jeez.
crying, and he looks up at you terrified, and his eyes are wide as saucers, and he doesn't speak. He seems too scared.
I look up at Kerr. The fight's out of this one. And I end my turn.
Alright.
I was gonna bash him in the face with my shield, but I feel bad.
Now you
Fair
know
enough.
how it feels. I'm gonna kill all your guys' characters that you want to keep alive.
This kobold is gonna fling a rock at the back of Kurt. 17.
I fucking fling it off my shield.
Ping! You knock it away. This guy sees what happens to his friend, and he's just muttering to himself behind that rock. And he has his sword still, and he looks at the guy who's like standing in the field with the sword in combat position, and he looks like he's pondering what he should do. And that's all he does this turn.
Wait, which one is that one? This one?
This guy behind the
Okay.
rock over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Looks like he's not sure what to do. And now it is Kerr's turn.
You said that the fight was out of this one, and it's a child, so I believe that. Fine. What is this guy doing?
He has his blade at the ready, and he looks like he's ready to handle any attack that comes his way as best he can.
I'm gonna walk up 5'10", and I'm going to try to disarm this fellow.
Okay.
An attack roll, right?
Um,
I'm sorry for continuously forgetting.
I think the grapple. You have to hit an attack. I always forget too.
Is it technically a grapple or a
Do you
contested
have disarm
strike?
Is that a thing, like a skill?
I'm just trying to reach out and snatch his thing.
Try to seize the target. Instead of making an attack roll, make an athletics check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics check.
I'm sorry, I missed that. You said athletics check, yeah?
Yeah, it's an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics plus 3. Hold up. I've got some shit I can do.
Okay, got a made-up ability.
No, I'm doing the fucking emboldening bond betwixt,
Can you stack that twice?
well, we have it twice. Can you stack it twice?
Emboldening bond. Oh, here we go. What's the math behind stacking emboldening bond? Here we go. That's so funny. Somebody asked this exact question. Emboldening bond stacks with bless.
But that's not blessed though.
Yeah. Reading. This guy, instead of just giving the answer, decided to write like 8 paragraphs on why his before he gave his answer. So.
What is that on Reddit?
Yeah.
Makes sense then. All they have time to do is type.
That's from the Dungeon Master's Guide about just generic disarm attacks.
Oh, okay.
Chapter 9, I guess.
So I have to roll something different anyways on this.
It's more again. It does say like this is more of this part of the chapter is like more of a guide. DMs can use like customization at the
It also
discretion.
says at the start of the book that you
There we
are
go.
the final say, so whatever, right?
Yeah.
If you have 2 or 3 peace clerics in a party and all of them use emboldening bond at the same time, it's only allowed once per turn, but you have 3 different turns now to use it. You can only use 1 per turn, so it can hold it any time during the round. My brain.
Yeah.
Each creature can add the d4 no more than once per turn. It's based on the creature and not the caster. You can only use it once per every turn, no matter the amount of clerics. They don't give the creature more turns. Okay, that makes sense to me. So because
Oh, I see what the
because it says the creature can add the d4 once per turn. Because so
Yeah.
you're under the effect of it, you can add it once per turn. If it said the caster can give it a d4 more than once per turn, then you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see the weird way that they're twisting words to make sure that I have the least amount of fun during this game as possible.
Well, otherwise you could run a party with like 5 people with 1 level in peace cleric, and you could get fucking 5d4 every turn forever.
Hey, you got a min-max, okay? Can I then retroactively emboldening bond Hugh with Amari then?
With who? Mari
do you
Cooper?
No. Matt, how do you say your character's name?
Aramir?
Aramir. Can I embolden bond Aramir and Hugh then?
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'll do that. I'll still try to snatch this guy's thing, and I rolled a 13. Unless
Okay.
you want me to do the attack, the weapon attack, then I can roll what I'm supposed to roll for that.
No, it's not a weapon attack, it's a grapple.
Okay.
Or wait, are you trying to disarm him now, or are you trying to...
I'm trying to disarm him, yes.
Oh, right, disarming attack.
Yeah.
Hold on. Gotta remember how to do that now.
It looks like Rich posted it in the chat from the DM guide.
Yeah.
Oh, that's helpful. Weapon attack. Yeah, it's weapon attack then. And tested by his athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay, so then let me re-roll that d20. Well, then just add 5 instead of 3. I won't re-roll it.
And you have disadvantage because he's wielding the sword with both hands.
Okay.
A 10 will fail as he manages to keep hold of his weapon as you try to pull it free from him.
Alright, well that's fine then. Okay.
Alright, we got through that.
Yeah, dude, that was a slog, man.
That was a
yeah,
turn.
I'll end my turn there then, I suppose.
Alright. This kobold that pointed out the appearance of the fawns is going to fling a rock. Disadvantage.
Which one was that?
This one.
Okay.
15 with disadvantage to hit the fawns.
15 is my AC right now.
Will hit. The rock manages to pierce the shield, and you take 3 bludgeoning damage. That guy who just dodged his turn, and he is going to attack you. His blade. 7.
I disregard his strike with my shield. And as
That's the
as
best
he
way to say block I've ever heard.
as he does that, I look at him and say, "Bitch."
He seems locked in and concentrating on the fight. And as you insult him, you hear "Rah!" as a kobold pops out of the bush, and it runs up behind you with a dagger, and it tries to stab you in the back. With its dagger. I rolled double 6s. That doesn't do it.
I brush those off as well, and I say, "You are a bitch too."
Meanwhile,
Wait,
the
what?
spellcasting turn.
What language do these things talk?
The kobolds?
Yeah.
They understand Draconic, but you've only ever heard them make weird squeaky sounds and say simple one-word phrases on occasion.
Okay.
This guy's gonna come to right here, and then he is going to raise a hand above his head, and he's gonna start muttering an incantation. And those that understand Draconic would hear that he's uttering a prayer to Tiamat, and these 3 kobolds are now #blessed.
Goodbye.
He steps back. Now it's Hugh's turn.
Ah, yes. Is this guy still crying next to me?
Yeah, he's holding his knee. He is in a lot of pain. He's crying. He's not having a good time.
Did my turn get skipped? Because I swear Hughes had a turn since I went.
I think so. You are last in the initiative order.
Oh.
With your
Okay.
whopping 6 initiative that you rolled.
I thought.
Yeah, I haven't gone yet.
maybe I'm wrong.
You're after me.
How many turns have you gotten?
Only 1.
Oh, okay. Never mind. There's a lot of enemies, I guess.
Yes.
And we spent a long time trying to learn how Beast Cleric works.
Yeah.
It's Hugh's turn.
Okay. I'm going to go. I'm gonna come up to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at the kobold and be like, "You lizards can crawl back where you came from. You," I point to the humanoid. "You and your friends put down your weapons. Governor will provide justice over what you've done. You may live."
You want to make a persuasion roll?
I would like
Or
to, yes.
or an intimidation check? Probably intimidation. You're threatening to kill him.
Probably intimidation at this point, yeah. I'm gonna roll that that's D4.
Is that? Can you use that on anything?
You can use it on a skill check, a saving throw, or an attack roll once per turn.
Pretty sweet.
17. Nice. Take it.
With a 17, you threaten him, and you see doubt flicker on his face for just a moment, but then he sets his jaw, he spits to the side, and he says, "The Dragon Queen will come for you all."
It is unfortunate. Did it take my action to intimidate him?
No.
Oh, okay, sweet. I'm gonna give him a non-lethal attack right to the thigh.
The thigh, okay.
We're gonna battle somebody who has just like knee pads. It's gonna be like use weakness.
I've heard about you, and I've specifically reinforced all my joints.
19 hit him right in the thigh.
That'll hit, yeah.
Yeah, should I give my hammer a 5 bludgeoning damage worth of Charlie horse?
He grabs his knee his leg as he kind of stumbles back a bit, but he looks determined to continue the battle.
Okay, well then I'm gonna need to use a bonus action, and he's gonna need to roll an acrobatics or an athletics check, contested against mine.
Okay, go ahead.
20. Nice
That
and dirty.
20 is gonna knock his ass to the ground
Sick.
with the shield bash.
You will have one more chance. That goes for the rest of you. That's the end of my turn.
This kobold is going to see that you've knocked down that human, and he's glowing magically. He doesn't understand what it means, and he's going to turn and run away. He's going to dash, and he's going to run into the hills and disappear.
Excellent.
He is terrified.
That is very
And he's glowing.
I mean, how far is he? Like, he's off the map. He was like right here.
I mean, per
He's
Jesse's rules,
like 10 feet up here, basically.
Yeah. If you're cool with it, Jesse, I do want to shoot him on my turn.
Oh my
You can
God.
try to shoot him if you can
Come
get.
on.
If you go up to like here, you could probably get a beat on him still. One of
Yeah,
these
we
guys.
don't need
I may
anybody
have
getting
to.
alerted there.
Exactly. That's the unfortunate truth of what we're doing here.
Yeah, I look at Leon and I go like this. I just do the nod, like you know what to do.
Yeah.
All right, it is now Alphonse's turn.
All right. Would I know if blessed is a concentration spell?
Why don't you make an Arcana check?
All right.
Shit, we're just shooting the caster on grounds of him being a caster or something.
Yeah. 19.
With a 19, you think about the magic that is granted by perhaps a cleric, which is what you suspect that he might be, and you think that Bless would be a concentration spell that could be disrupted.
All right. Let's see. And I'm going to say, "Heh, not today," as I cast magic missile at the first level again at him, and all 3 bolts are gonna hit him.
Okay.
So that's 3d4 plus 3. 8 force damage to him.
That will do it as your 3 bolts slam into him, and these guys are no longer #blessed because the #blesser has passed away.
Oh, snap.
Not today.
Alphonse, are your missiles purple?
Yeah, oh yeah. And then I'm gonna like back up again. There's a good spot, but yeah, we definitely need to take care of that one guy that ran away. And then
This guy's gonna leap onto the cliff at the end of your turn and see that he can't see you guys at the top of the cliff anymore. He's gonna grumble, and then he's gonna fling a rock at you instead. 19 to hit Hugh. Does that hit?
That does indeed hit.
Ooh, max damage as a rock slams into the side of your head. Hugh, you take 6 whopping bludgeoning damage.
Oh no. I don't like that at all.
And then he jumps back down.
Where'd that come from? Could I tell?
It came from over this way yonder. But when you turn and look, you don't see anybody where the rock came from. It's hiding.
Dirty lizards.
Now it's Aramir's turn.
This guy's like on the ground, basically surrendering, or what is happening with him?
He hasn't explicitly surrendered, but he certainly doesn't look like he's in any shape to fight.
And this guy's probably got cover from me.
Yeah, he's kind of like kneeling behind the rock, and he looks pretty nervous. But he looks like he hasn't decided what he wants to do yet.
I think I might just shoot this kobold off of them.
Okay.
I will change my hunter's mark to him, and then probably hit him, and do a bunch of damage. 9 damage.
Yeah, that kobold dies. You just blast him.
All right, that's it.
Right, back to the top. It's Leon's turn.
I'm going to run to the place you described. Is that 30 about there?
Yep.
Okay, I will try to shoot that kobold in the bag.
All right. You have advantage because of fairy fire.
Oh yeah. There we go.
18 will hit.
Yep. Ooh, 12 piercing.
Nice.
Yeah, you watch that kobold skid to a halt and cease to move.
Nice.
He is dead.
And then let me see here. Hugh is going to get just the crispest thumbs up and a wink from me, and he's got Bardic Inspiration now.
Oh, nice. I see that
A
thumbs
nice
up.
crisp thumbs up.
I feel that wink.
And that will be my turn, because that's my movement bonus action and action.
Right, this kobold right here is also glowing, and he just saw what happened to the other glowing guy, and he doesn't want that to happen to him, and he runs away as well. He's
You
able
can
to
only
get,
get 45 feet.
he's able to get a little bit further, and you do watch him disappear around a bend.
You said, oh no, he was laying down. He's so fast though.
And he has fled.
It sucks.
This guy is going to see that the tide is turning. There's one human crying, there's one human sitting behind a rock, and another human on the ground with 2 enemies facing over him. And pretty much all the kobolds have had enough. And they're all going to run away in various directions.
Yes.
Scatter.
This guy crying. He's out of the fight. This guy, seeing what's happening, is just going to throw down his weapon. And he's going to give up.
Nice.
And now it's Kerr's turn. After this guy runs.
I mean, there's not really much else to do. I can't really get to those kobolds. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And dwarves really move slow.
Still living that Evelfirth life.
Yeah. use that spell slot. Okay. 5, 10, 15. I'm just gonna scoop up this guy's sword. And take that with me. Because you did say that he tossed his sword down, yeah?
Yeah, as you like run up to him, he kind of like cowers back with his hands in front of him like this.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Is this guy wearing a mask?
It looks like he is wearing, yeah.
Wait. 5, 10, 15, 25. Oh. I can't even move there anyways, actually. I can only move there. Is this guy wearing a mask?
Yeah.
Show me your face. I say to him.
Yeah, he has no fight left in him. He kind of reaches up and takes off the mask and throws it onto the ground. And they're still up in front of him.
I pick up his mask too. Is he a child as well?
You see the face of a younger looking elf. Kind of hard to tell with elves, but he does not look old, that's for sure.
Okay, I'll end my turn.
This kobold runs away. This guy is gonna climb unsteadily to his feet. He's gonna look at the crying guy and the guy that surrendered, and look back at his dead compatriots. Useless! All of these damn recruits, useless! And he's gonna make a desperate final attack at Hugh before he probably perishes. 22 to hit though.
Oh, that definitely hits.
And he's gonna slash you with his sword for 5 damage.
He's giving up.
That guy's gone. That guy's dead. It's Hugh's turn.
I told you I would give you one last chance. I'm afraid that was it. I'm gonna try to cripple this dude. With a hit to the back of the knee. Not very good though.
9 misses.
Alright. You know what? I'm gonna add a D4 and a D8. So that is instead 17.
17 is better, and it will hit.
It will hit.
Did you get that from that smithing show,
Yeah.
Rich?
This is non-lethal. I am trying to cripple him though.
Oh,
Okay.
it will.
And cripple him you do as you slam your mace into the same leg that you just hit, and you hear a sickening crunch as the femur breaks beneath your blow, and that guy falls unconscious.
What
Just
Hugh
looking
doesn't
disgusted.
realize is these people will eventually starve from not being able to provide for themselves. Slow death. So
5, 10, 15. I come to this guy that's crying. And nod behind me. I wish I didn't have to do that. Now, disrobe. Move up to this tree.
He's just like holding his knee. Like, it hurts so much.
I'll help you over there. I bend down to get ready to help
Okay, you can.
wobble him over to the
Get
tree.
But for now, it's going to be Alphonse's turn.
I come back up here. I kind of survey everything. And then I see this one last kobold.
Yep. Last kobold standing.
And I'm gonna try and chill something, touch him.
Okay.
See,
Save.
run away from this. 13 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Frontal grab.
6 chill.
What a grab it is, as we're here for a second to kill him. And with that, there does not seem to be any resistance left, as you have defeated this pack of helpless new recruits.
Excellent.
How many kobolds got away? Like 2?
Like
Well,
4. I
no,
thought.
the
Yeah,
cult.
2.
Oh, kobolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like 4 or 5, honestly.
Yeah, 4 kobolds scattered into the canyons.
I
I'm gonna.
help this dude to the tree, and I proceed to help strip him of all of his belongings and tie him to the tree.
Step
He
down off the rock.
does
and I
not
hit you.
put up much resistance as you steal his clothes.
I'm
and,
going to. Oh,
Yeah,
go
he's in
ahead,
a lot of pain.
Is this guy like standing up still or what?
Yeah, you haven't done anything to him. He's just standing there with his hands up, and he looks nervous.
Take a seat for me.
He will nod at you and go, "Yep, whatever you say."
Take a
He'll
seat.
sit down.
Take a seat.
I probably don't have to like kneel down much, but I'm going to kind of like do the down on one knee type of a thing when you're like talking to a child, basically.
Mhm.
And I'm going to say, "What is your name?"
Taro,
Haro. Were you born into this, or did you voluntarily join this cult?
I just joined 2 weeks ago.
What is the drive that you have joined this cult with?
And he kind of like looks at you, and he looks like he's about to speak. Make an insight check.
Oh, okay. That's actually not too bad. Oh, that's a fucking terrible roll, though. 8.
With an 8, you see him about to speak, and then he clamps his mouth shut, and he does not speak.
You know, there's a way out of this. You don't need to continue with this cult. You've seen what we've done to your friends. And I point to the 2 slain individuals behind me, and I will point to this individual who's knocked out.
He looks at them nervously, and
Is it-
then back to you.
Is this truly the life that you want to continue living, rather?
He shakes his head.
Can I insight check him shaking his head no? Or do I have to stay with
Yeah,
that
you-
same 8?
Insight check that too.
Oh, okay, that's way better.
It's a little better.
Yeah, with a natural 20, you can tell that this guy probably regrets every life decision he's ever made that's led him to this point in time, and he absolutely does not want to be here or do this anymore.
Checks up.
If I give you very precise instructions, do you feel like you can follow them to create yourself a new life?
He just kind of like, in a shaky voice, goes, I could just go home.
Where is your home?
Live to the north, in the forests. There's a village.
Do you have family there?
Yes?
If we are to let you go today, will you join this cult again?
No, I swear.
I will need your cultist garbs, and then I would be willing to let you leave.
He blinks at you confusedly before he like looks over and sees everyone else like stripping the clothes off his compatriots. And he kind of reluctantly starts taking off his uniform. He'll give it to you willingly.
Okay. Do not forget this day when you make deals to join cults. Can I divine sense really quick too? Actually,
Sure.
what do I get on this guy? Is he stinky?
You get absolutely nothing.
Take this as your second chance in life. I think
This
everybody
guy over here,
deserves-
though, he's stinky,
He's stinky. Cool. Good
and
to know.
Leon also be stinky.
Yeah. I take a deep breath and pass a glance at Leon. Yes, I continue saying this is a second chance at life. It would be a shame if you made the wrong move again.
He just goes, yes, yeah, whatever you say. This was a mistake. And he finishes giving you his uniform, and then he kind of looks at me and goes, so I can go.
Go now.
He doesn't need to hear twice, and he is gonna run to the road, and he takes off to the west, and he is gonna leave.
I'm going to turn to Kerr. Kerr, I disagree with your judgment. They need to face a higher authority than us.
They're just kids,
These
man.
are not our lands. I feel the governor would have come to the same conclusion as you, but there is an order to things.
Yes, but sometimes
If it's the
people
same
make
conclusion,
mistakes.
then why bother with the bureaucracy?
Yeah. What about you, kid? Why'd you
Because-
join this shit?
He needs to
Um,
know
He's
there
clutching
are
his. Oh, sorry. Go
Clutching
ahead.
his knee.
consequences.
I think seeing his comrades die before him, I could smell the fear in his voice. I understand your view, Hugh.
This one, I pointed at the one whose knee I destroyed. He's seen plenty of comrades die as well. He cares not.
Did you point to
Maybe
this
we
one?
have time to drag them back, Hugh.
This other one, this unconscious one.
There are
Oh,
multiple who's
uh,
destroyed. So you're gonna have to be more specific.
Yes, Hugh, I do agree with you on that one. He should be facing the utmost justice.
We must not be the arresters and the judge, jury, and executors.
Yeah, that would really. Yeah, man. And then I just chill touch this guy to death.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he can't resist. So yeah, you can just kill him. He's dead.
What are you doing?
He looks very disappointed.
What?
Can I do a medicine check on this dude whose leg I also destroyed?
Wait, was this guy a kid as well?
You never took his. You didn't take his mask off yet, so we don't know.
Yeah, now he's dead.
Okay. Well, these things happen.
12.
With a 12, Hugh, you kneel down, and you can see that while you didn't completely destroy this guy like you did the other ones, he's wounded, but honestly, having been in as many battles and fights and served in the military like you, this is nothing. He's gonna be fine.
I tap his shoulder. It'll hurt when it rains. She'll be alright.
It'll hurt when it
They didn't
rains.
say it would be like this. It wasn't supposed to be like this. He's just sobbing.
Never is. Never is
What
until
did
you
it say
watch
it
your
would be
friends
like?
shit themselves.
Yeah, what'd they say to you? Why'd you even join this in the first place?
He said that it would be an adventure and that we would get power and money and they said no one could stop us. They said no one could stop the Dragon Queen.
It sounds like a dragon thing to say. A lot of greed, it sounds like. And then I pointed that one over there. That one, he just didn't want to quit. A lot of greed in his heart.
That was
They tell
that
you
was
any
the
sort of
recruiter.
Passwords.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Recruiter.
Th-
Any
this
sort
one,
of passwords or secret phrase. Get into the camp.
And he's gonna like look up at you, and he looks terrified. And he seems like he's about to answer, but then he goes, I can't tell you anything, or Mondath is gonna kill me. She'll find me.
Mondath.
Who's Mondath?
We wouldn't know that at all, right? Or
Um, Probably not.
Jesse, can we say
try.
during this time that I cut off this dude's head? I want to bring it over to this kid.
You can
God,
do that if you want. Yeah.
who are you guys?
So
Which
I'm
one?
gonna bring it over to the kid, and I'm gonna hold the top of the head with one hand and the jaw with the other, and I'm gonna be like, "Does Mondath look like this?"
So Leon walks over, and you all can see that he's now fully adorned in Cult of the Dragon robes, and he put them on pretty quickly. And now he has the head of this cultist. And the kid looks up at you holding the severed head. It's like dripping blood onto the ground, and then he just like turns and he pukes onto the ground next to him.
Seems
That's
hardly
good.
necessary, Leon.
That's good. So, do you want to tell us some passwords now?
And you can make an intimidation roll with advantage for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that checks out. That's messed up.
Ooh, 22.
It's really good.
He's just gonna look up and then like through his quivering now like raspy voice from throwing up, I don't know any passwords, but I'll tell you whatever I can.
We're looking for two people. We're looking for a monk prisoner and a mercenary friend of ours who just recently was captured. Do you know where people like that would be kept?
He nods and goes, I don't know about any of the specifics or any of the people they have, but they took all the prisoners to the camp. It's just southeast of here, a couple hours walk.
Do
That's
you know
where we were
where
going.
in the camp they keep the prisoners? You know what part of it?
The south side of the camp, just
Okay.
across from the leader's hut.
Do you know how many guards they usually have on the camp?
Oh, there's a lot of people there.
Okay. How do they get prisoners in and out?
He seems a little confused. Goes through the front gate.
Okay. And if one was to get released, is there a certain, piece of paper they're expecting? Is there a certain individual who's in charge of the prisoners?
People don't get released.
Okay. Do they ever get sent places to get used as, labor?
Sometimes, but most of the time when they get let out, it's just to duel Lang Tradosa, and then he kills them.
Wait, there's
Okay.
a prison? There's a prison somewhere?
A shiver.
The cultists keep prisoners from when they raid towns, Alphonse.
Oh,
Lang Tradosa likes to duel. He says that it's the only honorable way to execute them. He says it's an honorable way to give them a chance to earn their own life. But
For some-
prisoners
they don't
are
stand
kept
a
in the
chance.
south part of town. Is it right up against the edge of camp almost?
Yeah, against the cliff wall.
Against the cliff wall. Okay. Do you know if there's any paths into the top of the cliffs or caves that connect somewhere else, something like that going on?
He kind of thinks for a minute. He goes, cliffs are pretty steep and pretty tall, but I guess there is one other way that you can get out, but there's a guard post there.
Okay. Where's the guard post?
It's on the cliff.
And how do we get to the cliff? Is that on our way there? Or would we have to go around the camp to get there?
Oh, it's on the other side from the main entrance.
And then what direction was the cliff from the camp from us, Jesse? Is it north?
The
or
camp
it-
is southeast of here.
So we would have to
so-
go around the camp to get up the cliff
Yeah,
to get
so
to
based
this,
on his
right?
description, it sounds like this other way in is on the east side of the camp.
On the east side of the camp. Okay.
For us to get through the doors with these garbs on, would there be anything else that is necessary, or will they just see us coming and open the door?
Oh, well, there's a lot of people coming and going. There's hundreds of us. Well, them now, I guess. There's hundreds. They won't ask you any questions. They'll just think that you're coming back from a raid.
That's good to know. Can I insight check that, Jesse?
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, can I just insight check his whole spiel that he's said to me so far?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Can I give him the help action?
You can inside check him too, if you want.
Sure.
Punch him in his stomach.
I got a 14.
Yeah, with the 14, this kid seems pretty scared, pretty earnest. He doesn't seem to have any deception in his tone you can detect.
Okay. I'm
Just
going
tell him the
to
truth, kid.
stand up and I'm going to say, you have been very helpful and you get to keep your head today. Good job. And I'm going to walk back and place the head back with the rest of the body.
Gonna shudder as he walks away. gonna look back at the rest of you and go, I don't think I can walk. What are you gonna do to me?
You're gonna stay here until we're done with our raid.
Alone? Here? In the
Yes,
crags?
you
What if those
plenty of time
lizards
to
come
think
back?
about things.
What if there's wolves out there?
You're going to have to pray.
And
Anybody?
he
I
looks
mean,
terrified at that prospect of being wounded alone out in the dark.
Is his
And,
leg actually broken or not?
I think it's canon now.
No, Hugh looked at it and like
that's right.
this guy could totally walk. You just
Oh, okay.
it just hurts.
I
But
mean,
the kid
Yeah.
he
He'll get
doesn't
over it
know
in
that.
time, then.
He thinks he's
He's-
dying basically.
Yeah, he's hurt and he's scared. And he's young.
I give him.
Um,
He's
I
gonna
give
be fine.
him. Well, actually, he probably has rations. I'm not gonna do anything.
Well, no, I took all his stuff.
You take. Give him fucking bread.
Yeah, he's
Hey, here's
naked.
some bread.
Well, all their camp supplies are just up here. Like they have a bunch of stuff up here that they were carrying.
Yeah, we can give him some water.
I'm gonna search this guy. You got anything on him?
Yeah, did he have like a name tag or fucking?
You can
journal or
generally
something?
loot the cultists.
Yeah.
Amongst the
Always.
cultists, you find 28 silver. They're really shitty weapons. And then you find in their packs miscellaneous just supplies. They've got some like pewter candlesticks that they were carrying as loot. Some silver serving dishes that were taken from like an inn or like a noble house. And a few of the religious carvings of Shantea that were taken from the temple. They seem to have been carrying as well.
You need to take these items back to Greenest.
On due time, Hugh.
If there's any daggers that are extra, can I have those?
Yeah,
I like
there's some
having
shitty.
things that I can throw at people.
Yeah, there's some shitty daggers you can take.
Cool.
For sure.
I'm gonna take some shitty daggers.
Is there any what do
We
they
all
got
right,
for like
Jesse?
armor and shit?
The cultists were all just wearing simple leathers under their uniforms.
Hey,
There
Aramir.
didn't be anything much
Yeah,
better than
right.
that.
Can I grab those?
We got 4
Oops.
sets of their robes.
Cultist.
For disguise.
Shouldn't it be 5? Because one guy left, and there's 4 cultists on the ground now.
I'm gonna take this guy as like sorcerer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
5
5.
because of the guy that fled. So you have 5 uniforms.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
should all have one.
So it's just leather.
Yeah, it's leather armor.
But I would look like a cultist.
Well, you have uniforms as well that they wear over the armor.
Oh,
The
okay.
uniforms for the disguise. The leather is just if you want to be good at stealth.
Would anyone?
Or AC.
Hey, can anyone like put my scale mail in their backpack or something?
I'm not very stealthy, but I'm pretty strong.
Okay, you can take it. It's 45 pounds.
What the fuck?
Yes.
All right, sick. I'm gonna put on the leather then instead and give you my scale mail.
All right. You do that.
Tie it to my pack and make it as dispersed as possible.
Hopefully not too general of a question, but do they have things that would be considered as scrap metal?
Now I can also carry a lot more because that was a lot of weight. I'm really weak.
I mean, their
Shitty
weapons
Yeah.
could be considered as scrap metal, I suppose.
This-
Yeah, I guess I'll take their whatever weapons that Leon didn't take.
Yeah, all I
Hey,
took was the daggers.
Leon took 3 daggers from these kobolds, and then this guy had a scimitar, and this guy had a long sword, and then this guy had a short sword.
Okay, I'm gonna take that and count that as 3 pieces of scrap metal, as I would like to attempt to do something at some point, but not right now.
You're
with
building
that.
another gun.
No, I would like to try to build a net that is made out of metal.
Interesting.
All right.
Fucking
interesting.
heavy. Heavier than that fucking
Mm.
scale mail.
Should we head south.
Where's
what
that
time? What
prison?
what time? What time of day is it? It's south.
I'm gonna take one of the uniforms, by the way.
Yeah, I think we all have one.
Okay.
What time of day is it, Jesse?
It's around dinner time. These guys were just sitting down for dinner.
Okay, and
It-
can we say we've all put on our disguises?
Yeah, you can all put on disguises.
What's cooking?
As you kind of like walk to like leave this guy sitting at the tree, he's gonna go, "Wait, I haven't told you about the rear guard yet."
Go
Oh,
on.
you go on.
I don't know where they are, but every time we send out a raid like this, they always leave a rear guard somewhere. I don't know where they are. I'm sorry.
So you're saying that you are always tailed by somebody?
He nods and goes, "But they'd be ahead of us. We fell behind."
Are you the last group then?
Can I
Probably not.
insight check that
I
they
don't
fell
know where
behind?
the others are.
Jesse,
Those kobolds
could I
probably.
insight check that they fell behind?
Sure.
The kobolds probably followed them
Team.
or ran off to them.
With a 10, he seems to be telling the truth. Furthermore, these guys didn't seem the most organized.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Mhm. True.
Shall we progress another while longer and then camp down for
Are we worried
nightfall?
about those kobolds reporting us or anything like that? Should we track them?
No. No, I think
I think
it'd
if
be best
we-
if we play like we don't have any idea what's going on with that.
I think if we enter the camp at night, our disguises will work even better.
Yeah.
But do you intend to stay an entire night in that camp?
No, we will get in and get out as quickly as possible.
How far are we from the camp, Jesse? Is it a day's travel, more or less?
No, I said like a couple
2
hours.
hours.
A couple hours. Why don't we rest here for the night or somewhere around here, or until it's dark? Because it's not like getting dark right now.
Yeah.
I assume.
Let's do it.
I don't think we
don't-
have the time.
Yeah, I don't
Also,
think
we
it'd
don't
be-
want to be caught here with all these dead bodies.
So that's why I
Yeah.
said somewhere around here is
Okay.
also fine to like get a
Oh,
little
we
bit
just-
of this.
We
If
just
we
want to
are-
arrive to the camp in darkness, right? So as long as
If we are in shape to continue, then we should continue on.
Okay. I mean, I am down 2 spell slots, and I think you're down 1 of your 3, right? I think Alphonse is down some. Like, if we
We
need
should-
it, it's better to get
we
into
should
a scrap full
proceed.
charge.
Well, a short rest isn't going to
Androdosa
resolve all of those issues.
We'll
Though.
kill all of the captives.
Short rest is an
That's
hour,
Oh
right?
yeah, that is actually true. We don't know how long that monk has left if he's a captive of theirs before he enters a duel with Landredosa.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
We mu-
possibility.
we
does
must
exist.
make
It's not
haste.
a guarantee, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, so I'm more in favor of leaving now than
Okay.
actually with that that mindset.
Okay.
If we must take an hour, then we have to. Otherwise, we press on.
Yeah, short rest isn't going to do me any favors right now. It would do you some favors. We'll take the hour.
Yeah,
What
just
can
an
it really
hour
hurt?
would be fine. Or it would be
We
I
should
don't
find
need
a
to take
spot
one. I think
out
we
of
should
this
go.
crag, and then, Sir Hugh, I need you to look at yourself and be honest. Because
I'm
that
gonna
is one of
take
the
a-
most important attributes of any leader, is that they can be honest with their situation.
I'm gonna take a deep breath.
His wounds just slam shut.
I'm ready.
I feel as good as I can in these old bones.
All right. I mean, you
That-
can't do
that-
that again later, but if you're satisfied with that.
He can breathe more. I'm breathing
Not in
now.
combat.
You don't breathe in combat?
No,
I think
mean, like, he
Alphonse just
can't
made
do
the
that again
executive decision
until-
to take a short rest.
Yeah.
I thought we were. But
Nah, Hugh just second-winded.
oh,
Yeah. I walked to leave.
I mean,
Okay,
a short
away
rest
we go.
can be walking too.
No, it
I
can't.
don't think it can.
A short rest is at least 1
think it
hour
can be
long,
sitting.
during which a character does nothing more strenuous than eating, reading, drinking, and tending to wounds. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I thought I read something.
what's the detriment of taking a short rest?
Increases the odds that one of our captives gets challenged to a duel and massacred.
Okay.
And another
So we
group of
don't have
people
the
come
time
along
to do
too.
it.
And
Is
we're
it too
already
late?
several hours behind.
Okay, so we're not taking a short rest then.
No,
No.
Okay,
we are
that's fine.
continuing on.
Let's continue on then. I want
Alright.
to before like when we're walking away from him though, I want to tell everyone like, oh, I forgot to ask him something. I'll be right back, and run back to the captive as long as no one else is around, and I want to ask him a question, but I want to do it in private.
All right.
I don't care what's going on over there, so I can walk.
I
on over.
indeed have already left.
Hey, Hugh, you mad at me?
What did you say?
I said, you mad at me?
I'm very disappointed in you.
What? That guy was like trying to kill you. Even when
I
you
took
said like
care of
not
him.
to, he like
He
he
was
kept on going.
unconscious.
Yeah, but
Couldn't defend himself. That's an execution.
oh, well, so I
Hugh's seen plenty of that in his life.
kind of look back. I look back at my previous life, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I shouldn't be doing that. Huh?
He was not innocent by any means, but it
Like I
is owed
said,
to
it's
Greenest to make the decision.
very
I suppose.
squarely when you're judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, were we gonna walk him back to Greenest?
We're going to tie him to this tree, and then yes, as we make our way back to Greenest with our captives,
That
take
one
them
would
with
have
us.
been a little bit of a harder job to restrain. He had a lot of malice in his heart.
And I have good rope.
The
Mm.
fucking wolves would have probably gotten to him before that.
Well, going forward, we know how much you have a distaste for executing people, Hugh, and we will do our best to not make life worse than we have to for others.
Says a guy that
That
decapitated.
that is some
Sounds
light
best.
words coming from you, Leon.
Well, that
Much
one was already
appreciated,
dead,
Leon.
and the other one I convinced to tell us things that may help save more lives in the future. Now we
Sorry,
don't
I'm
have
back.
to cut a bloody path through all of them.
You also convinced his lunch to come back up.
Ready,
Keep going.
Aramir?
Yeah, let's
Maybe
keep going.
for the
Sorry about
best.
that.
The harsher a lesson now, the less likely we have to kill him later.
Aramir, you didn't kill that kid, did you?
No. I gave him one of my rations.
It's nice of you.
Yeah,
All right.
thanks, Hugh.
You guys are
I'm gonna
heading.
insight check it really quick. Very curious about this one.
Sure.
Insight. Oh, I could just do this. Oh, I believe you.
Wait, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's head to that camp, boys.
All right. So you guys
I
continue.
I gotta keep filling out this journal for fucking Cindy Lou Who over there, Susie Swift.
Susie Swift. All right. You guys continue along the path that you were taking before you saw that campfire. And what is your travel order?
I will go first.
Is it dark out?
It's twilight, but not
Okay.
dark.
I'm gonna be with Kerr just to offer some help with dialogue in case it comes up, but I will trust Kerr's judgment with getting us in.
I wanna be in the back. Last person.
Alphonse in the middle then?
Oh,
Sure,
could I have recovered my arrows, by the way, from those guys?
Sure.
Thanks.
Where's Aramir?
In the middle somewhere.
Okay. All right. Let's get some perception checks from the people in the front.
Perception. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself first.
Can I actually be right behind the person in front? Or is that
Sure.
too late?
Well, that's where Leon wants
Yeah,
to be.
it's Kerr and Leon.
7.
It's
Got
pretty
it.
bad guys.
I was in the middle. Do I have to do this or?
I'll be
Just
right
from the
behind Leon
people
then.
leading the party here.
Okay.
Can we walk 2 abreast or just 1?
You're currently 2 abreast, because
All right.
Leon and Kerr are together, and then Aramir's right behind them, followed by Alphonse, and then Hugh in the back. Okay. You guys are walking along the path.
Oh, Jesse, can I just declare I want to have my crossbow reloaded?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Stand by.
Hugh, what's with the knee stuff?
It doesn't make me feel as bad caving in a knee as opposed to a breastbone.
What about like an arm or a hand or something like that?
My aim's not as good as it used to be.
That's true. I guess arms are usually flailing around, huh?
You break
Lower
some
Legs are like
torso
a
arms,
street
is
you
shark.
usually
typically
give up, too.
stationary.
Yeah, you make them fall down, they usually give up too. You break their leg. Break
I've
an arm,
seen
they still
many
got another
wounded
arm.
soldiers live good lives with one leg.
Like with a peg?
Not so many
peg leg?
with one lung.
Yeah, it's a little harder. A little harder to make that work.
All right, you guys are walking along.
On Moonlight Bay.
When suddenly you hear a voice call out to you. Stop right there. None of you move. Don't move a muscle.
I just kind of hold my hand up.
And you see a figure here looking down at you from this cliff. Good go. What group are the 5 of you belonging to?
We were leading.
I'm gonna elbow Kerr.
Greenest group.
Came from Greenest.
Yes, we are recovering potential escapees from Greenest.
Our damn kobolds ran off.
All right, make deception rolls, whoever spoke.
All of us.
If you lied, you got to make a deception roll.
Somebody, whoever said we're coming from Greenest is not a lie.
Yeah, but we're not part of the cult group from Greenest. Definitely lying.
So the guy at the top of the cliff looks at Kerr, and then that's the wrong guy. It would be this guy. He looks at Kerr, and then he shifts his eyes to Aramir, and his eyes narrow as he looks at Aramir and goes, "Your kobolds ran off, eh? Did they take your loot with them?"
Yeah. Snuck off. They said something about shinies.
He looks you over, Aramir, and goes, "How'd you get blood on your uniform?"
Came from Greenest.
And he doesn't seem to be having any of your bullshit, and he raises a hand above his head.
They can't sleep on
Roll for
him.
initiative.
Oh, yes.
It almost worked.
Almost, dude. One of these days you'll get one.
We're over initiative. This is gonna be an uphill battle.
I love it.
Should
I
have
love it. I
rested.
love it so much.
What is it? Initiative? Oh yeah, big old 0.
I mean, we knew
Remember,
this group was going to be here.
I didn't make you not short rest. I didn't do that.
I stand by it.
All right. All right, I gotta set some stuff up here.
I'm gonna use the restroom while
Should
you
have
do
just
that.
done. Should have just gave Kerr the help action for for like speaking as well.
Mm. True.
Like,
This guy looks interesting. He's got some custom armor. Jesse, is he holding a sparkler?
No, he appears to be holding a longsword.
Um,
Hmm.
is it pretty wild how they totally changed all the free assets, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like some of them are cool, but they're super limited now.
I don't like that they don't have a background. I think it makes them really hard to see against like detailed maps.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
they're like huge characters for sure.
Like it works in some situations, but like with the amount of detail I put into like the backgrounds,
Mm-hmm.
they just kind of get
Yeah.
lost in there.
exactly. It's like kind of hard to see his details. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
just low res or something, but
Well, I mean, yeah, it is very small compared to the rest of the map.
yeah. Maybe I just need to zoom in.
No, it's still just
Oh,
doesn't
it's
get
still pretty low res. Yeah.
yeah. It's just how it is with Roll20. It's free.
Well, what this was probably it was really high quality, like 10 by 10, and they just shrunk it, so they didn't make it to scale. Like if they were to redesign this with this in mind, it would be less detailed and you'd be able to see it better. For sure.
13, Q9, Alphonse 7, and Leon 18.
I'm constantly gonna be in the back, which is not a bad thing as a caster, I assume.
I see now why Aramir was walking around with a bard.
What do you mean?
Isn't Leon a bard?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what was
you're
the, what
you're
was the
bad at
question?
you're bad at lying.
I didn't say anything.
No, not you,
Oh,
Aramir.
Aramir
You're
is not.
lying.
Actually, you've got a +4. That's really not that bad.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
just a bad roll. I take it back.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
I think it should have been me giving you the help action.
All right, all of you see that as he raises his hand above his head and he lowers it, suddenly from the cliffside, massive boulders come tumbling down into the ravine, headed straight for the whole party. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, great.
The 20.
We got a 17.
9.
Okay.
Ah, fucking shit, stupid bitch.
There we go. 17. Oof.
4.
Doesn't your shield give you some kind of help with that? With dex save?
Yeah, it's that too.
Oh, see. See. Right.
Alright, we got left. It's like Aramir and Alphonse.
I got
Oh,
a 17.
I got
Oh,
a nice 20.
All right. The boulders come tumbling down into the ravine, and several of you are unable to get out of the way. Several of you are able to hastily dodge to the side and avoid the worst of it. Those that failed the save are going to take 10 bludgeoning damage. Those that failed will take half of that and take 5.
Oh, jeez. They're taking that fucking damage.
Oof.
Jesus Christ. Alright. TPK time.
So how big are these boulders, Jesse? Are we able to like use them for cover from projectiles?
They're kind of scattered about, and these guys have height advantage on you here.
Okay.
Should we
So
run?
Probably not. good.
I
This
have.
guy's gonna step up and he's gonna target the closest guy, which is Leon. Make it's a wisdom save. Nope, dexterity again. Dexterity save.
12.
12 passes as you duck out of the way of a sacred flame just as it rains down on you, and this guy steps back out of sight. And now it's your turn.
Okay. Can I still see this guy?
Yep.
If I shoot at him, would that be a disadvantage because of the height?
Yep.
Okay. What would it take to get up on that cliff?
It would take 15 feet of vigorous climbing.
Okay. Because I can go 5, 10. Can I climb the 15 feet and get there?
Make an athletics check.
Okay. Could it be acrobatics?
Nope.
Fuck. Cliff scaling probably not be a thing this character does then. 2.
You run over and as quick as you can try to scramble up the side of the cliff and you slide right back down. You're unable to get a good purchase on the cliff.
Okay, then I'll just hunker down against the face of the cliff so they can't shoot me unless they come right to the edge. And I'm going to take my disadvantage attack.
Okay.
Oh, could I? Would I be able to stand right here, Jesse, or would I have to be like right here? Because I was right here. Would I instead
be there.
right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, 12 to hit.
12 will miss that guy.
Okay. I'm gonna look over and give Aramir a crisp thumbs up. And then I'm gonna point up above my head at this guy above my head. And then he'll have inspiration, bardic inspiration.
Sounds
That'll be
good.
my turn.
Okay.
That's a d6.
Can I choose to use that after something, or can I? I've never done bardic inspiration. Is it
so
like
you can
I have
add
to
it?
choose-
So you can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Gotcha. That's good.
This guy's gonna step over here. And he's gonna throw a spear down at Hugh, who is the closest guy. And he's gonna horribly miss with the spear. He's gonna back up. Over here, this guy's gonna throw a spear at Alphonse.
Wait, where is this from?
North.
Yo, what the fuck?
Does a 17 hit you?
Of course it does.
Can I use my reaction to give it disadvantage?
Yes. Which would cancel out his advantage, and then it would still hit.
Dude, Jesse said you guys want advantage when you're up high. Let me make some cliffs.
What is the disadvantage one? Is it a 15 or lower, or lower than 15?
What?
Is what?
How high up do you need to be for advantage? Is that what you're asking?
No, because I have shield still. I've used my.
It was a 17 to hit. It was the first roll was a 17. The second roll was lower.
Yeah, what was the lower one? Oh,
His advantage. He had advantage.
Right, but doesn't that cancel out with the disadvantage for you?
Yeah, so
Right.
I took the first roll instead of the advantage.
Oh, okay.
and the first
It was
roll was
the
a
17.
17. Okay.
My first roll was a 17. My second roll was an
Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. How much?
8.
damage?
It's 3 piercing damage.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I want to go down?
You have a choice.
I do. Because I can use. Let's see. I can use.
I think I've always said yes to that.
I have two options. That's the only thing. I'm gonna use one that doesn't count as a spell slot. So I'm gonna use Strength of the Grave. 1 damage. When you reduce to 0, you can make a charisma saving throw. DC 5 plus the damage taken. On success, you instead drop to 1 hit point. And he did 3 damage, so it's like.
DC 8.
No, so it's. Oh yeah. DC 8, so I have to roll flat D20. And I failed.
Wow.
So.
Dude.
Wait, is that?
Wait, it's a flat D20?
Yeah, I don't know actually. Let me see.
Well, it's a charisma saving throw,
Oh,
right? You don't have
charisma.
any,
Oh, sorry. No, it's.
Isn't,
It's a
isn't
plus
that what you
6.
said, right?
Yeah. So it's a 12. So I am at 1 hit point.
Nice.
Okay.
Sorry, I tried to
Nice
save
job.
you.
No. It's
Like that is what you said, right? A charisma
Yeah,
saving
yeah.
throw?
It is.
Okay.
You can make a charisma saving throw. Yeah.
Okay.
Steps up. Throws a spear.
At who?
Hugh.
14 misses, I assume.
Yes.
Backs up.
Shield.
It is
Christ.
Kura's turn.
I
Or
don't.
there are spears raining down. There are rocks raining down. What would you like to do?
We should retreat. Bam.
You almost saw me go down. My eyes rolled in the back of my head, and they came back.
We were the ambushees this time.
Yes, we were.
Hey,
Um,
that guy's really good at spotting lies. Just immediately started attacking.
Yeah, I mean the kobolds did give us away, so. Unfortunately, that caster guy didn't have anything that ID'd him on him.
this is not the best situation here.
I guess that kid didn't know, 'cause I do remember asking him, but I think he didn't know or something like that.
Perfect.
I mean, we could try and fight our way out of this. It's fine. It's gonna be hard.
I will. I
Put that
will
spear in your chest yet?
embolden bond Hugh for my action, and then I will get between the cliff and Alphonse. And I will have to end my turn on that one.
Hugh, you're gonna have to do some non-knee strikes. Do you have anything?
He's gonna take off his helmet.
I suppose I could strike some ankles.
Did you say the ankle is the heart of the leg?
What's the shin of the leg?
I think that's the kneecap.
I think the shin is the shin of the leg.
No, the
Sorry,
shin
are we
is the
discussing shins?
road man.
Yeah, what's the? Yeah, my brain didn't work there. I stopped.
Did you end your turn, Jason?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't cast anything?
Well, my action was emboldening bond on.
Oh, and golden
Hugh.
Pond. Got it. All right, it's Aramir's turn.
Um. Say. Wait, no! Friendlies! Wait, Mondath knows us!
Make a desperate deception check.
Okay.
For the love of God, you have to pass this.
What, dude?
Hell yeah.
Dude, that was
so
so
you
clutch.
name drop Mondath, and he's gonna like eye you again, and he'll like he's gonna reconsider the situation. Let's see. And he calls back, "Hold on for now." And then he's gonna like look down at Leon, who's like trying to clamber up the side of the cliff, and go, "What the hell are you doing?"
Seems fair. Is he still looking at me?
Yeah, he's looking at you. He said, "What the hell are you doing?"
Oh, I said seems fair. You're shooting at me. Trying to get up there so I can stand it. Are you
And
gonna stop shooting at us?
he like waves a hand at everybody around him. He just kind of
Alright.
like looks over all of you and goes, "You know, Mondath? Did she give you a mission?"
Yes, she asked us to retrieve someone from the town of Greenest.
Oh,
A certain monk. Apparently, he was picked up by some other forces.
he's gonna like look back at the rest of his guys. He's gonna go, "The monk already came through."
That's what I just said to you. Yes. Well done.
So what? A lot of you fall behind or something?
We were busy searching. No one told us, so we took a while to catch up. Yes.
Stuck with a
Okay.
bunch of newbies.
I had strict orders to kill anybody that came through this mountain pass.
That's
Why the hell did you
great.
come here?
Because those orders didn't make it to us. Do you think we'd willingly walk into an ambush?
Gonna spit to the side. Go. Damn, Colt. Sucks not working with professionals anymore.
It sure does.
Whatever.
Thanks
Sorry
for all
about the
spears
rocks,
and
but
boulders.
get better intel next time.
You fucking too. And I'm gonna keep walking like it. I'm just upset with this guy in general.
He's gonna grumble and kind of step away.
Nicely done.
Huh?
Ready to go,
Yeah.
Aramir. Gonna keep
Let-
walking, limping
Let us
heavily.
go now.
Got Alphonse, I got you, buddy.
What is the thingy?
That was some smooth talking. There we go.
Let's go.
You guys,
Aramir,
like, walk by, you see just like a bunch of eyes
oh
watching
my
you
god.
from up on the cliff. They're just they're
Oh,
mean mugging you as you
God,
walk
we
by.
need
I,
a fucking rest.
Jesus.
I do that thing with Hugh fucking to carry Alphonse like the shoulder across the
Yeah.
fucking yeah.
Can we rest now?
You hear some of the cultists chuckling at you as you kind of walk through the pass, and you can easily hear them with the echoing from the crags into this valley. It's like, stupid new recruits.
I
Fucking
want to
idiot.
mutter under
barely
my breath.
barely worth the blood in their veins.
I want to mutter under my breath, like loud enough they can hear, but it seems like I'm trying to hide it. I just want to be like, fucking amateurs.
Alright, well, I'm gonna keep on walking.
Yeah, dude. Me and Hugh are fucking bringing him out of fucking here, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mutter under my breath, I want my mom.
Just
We
think
might,
about
bro.
your.
What's the direction ahead here? Is it more
Home.
southeast still?
Yeah, southeast.
Okay.
Maybe we find a place to rest for an hour.
Sounds good now,
But
huh?
now you
That
want a
sounds
long
good.
rest.
Well, so
Listen,
he said
now you want a
short
short rest.
rest.
I'm just looking out for Alphonse. The guy's got 1 hit point left. Okay.
he said that Leosin came through, meaning like he came through the camp and left the camp already, or
I think he
No,
was
he
brought through
definitely
this
is
area.
where
and
we're
that was
going.
the rear
Okay.
guard that we just ran into.
oh okay,
Yeah,
that
we
was the
basically just
rear.
confirmed that our target is where we want him to be.
Alright, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to take an hour. I got hit with some rocks.
Fucking rocks, man. Yeah, that rock did not help.
My nose, my fucking nose. You're kidding me.
Would you guys take 10 damage?
Yeah.
He's
it
gonna
was
have
good.
to
Yeah.
be him real bad by the
Yeah.
end of this.
If I
Why the
missed that.
fuck do they rely on rocks so much? Can they not strike with their own hands?
No, they sure can't, buddy. So they
Kura,
throw
this is a
rocks at you.
legitimate tactic for these
Legitimate tactic.
terrorists.
oh, very cool, nice.
Ultimately, we're trying to kill each other, so I guess all's fair at that point.
That's
I
true.
suppose I'm used to somebody fighting with their own might a little bit more.
I look at my weird, sickly arms and I go, well, you won't be seeing that from me. Underhanded is the best hand.
No, I mean, I guess against somebody who fights with more
What's
might.
up with your arms?
I just have minus. I have a 7 in strength, bro.
Oh my god!
So you just look like an unfucking
He's a little.
I look like an
He's a noodle
anorexic
boy.
man.
He's a noodle boy,
These-
soy boy.
These were a couple fucking big dick fucking
I'm like
heel rolls that I
creepily
just
bendy
did though.
though. I'm like one of those like stick skinny, but his bones can bend in all of the ways, guys.
All right,
Me
short
too.
rest.
I'm feeling
have-
so much better
I
after
also
that
have a
short
7
rest.
in strength.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
1d.
This is unfortunately the most even keeled character I think I've played so far, except for my intelligence. I'm stupid.
1d6 plus
Kerr big dumb. Kerr no. Kerr only just barely learned common like 3 years ago.
Kurt just learned common a couple
Hey.
years ago.
My hit points are good.
Knows undercommon and abyssal from previous life, but still dumb.
Oh, I'm gonna do Song of Rest while we're doing this, so everybody who used hit dice can get an extra 1d6.
Oh,
Wow,
shit,
that's incredible.
actually
That's
really
crazy.
helpful.
That's fucking. That will top me off.
Nice.
didn't
Leon
take
idly
any
strums
damage.
his lute.
I'm still not topped off, but that definitely helped a lot.
You want a good berry?
I play.
I'm not.
I play
I'm
Leaves
at
on the
11
Vine.
out of 12. I'm not that bad.
Welcome to the good berry, home of the good berry. Would you like a good berry?
Are those good berries like like you just produce them? Or
I
something?
can. It's a spell. I'd rather not.
Then don't.
So I can hunter
Oh, Zuzu, what the hell?
today because my concentration would slip after. Well, it would run out. I guess after a short rest.
Did you make some for yourself?
I didn't make any yet.
Okay. Okay. Have I seen you
You
make
can make
them?
them as a ritual if you cast it for an hour.
Oh, you can? I'll do that then.
What are you
You
making?
can't. If you do that, you can't
You
rest.
can't
though.
rest though. Yeah.
That's okay.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, you can. You can do
I
a
didn't take any
ritual
damage,
cast
so I
good
don't
berry.
need to rest.
Okay,
I
so we're
will
all taking a
ritually
short
cast.
rest, right?
Well, everybody took damage from the rocks.
No, I got a nat 20 on my.
I mean, yeah, but
saving
it's still
throw,
just
right?
a succeeded save at that point.
You still take half damage.
Oh, you didn't. I'm sorry, I missed that. So it was 5 then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But I'm sure you would have healed that back with your.
I'm still gonna cast Goodberry as a
Okay.
ritual.
All right. So Aramir is not short resting. He's casting good
Oh,
berry.
while we're resting, is there anybody who needs Identify done as a ritual cast? I can do that. A couple times.
not-
Yes, I have this.
Didn't you just
necklace.
Song of Rest?
You're
Not
not
certain
taking
what
rest.
it does.
Oh, do I have to song? So that's what I have to do during the short rest is the entire
Yeah.
time. I
Song
gotta
of
do the
Rest
song?
enhances a rest, so you have to rest as well to use it.
Okay.
I get 10 good berries, so I hand Rich one,
Oh,
and it
nice.
just gives you one health back.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
It also counts as a full meal. It's like limbus bread.
Yeah.
Nice. I
Mm,
guess I'll pop
the
one of those in there
best.
just to make sure I'm not gonna get hungry.
Spread. Darn elves.
Good berry is kind of underrated, to be honest.
Berry.
How long do they last?
Goodberry's a good spell. A day.
Really?
I get
Yeah,
10
you
And you get
cast
10
it
of
every
them.
day.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah,
guaranteed.
you could
10
literally
hit
like
points.
feed like a small army.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Not
Oh.
well,
Oh, you-
but so they don't die.
They're like a very diluted version of a sensu bean.
If I'm
Yeah.
if I impersonate, Pippin and eat like 4 of them, well,
How many did you have? I had
Load?
4.
I mean, I guess you could just eat half of them and recover that 5 hit points.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could do that.
All right, I'm gonna eat 4 of them. I guess it doesn't work. Okay. I'll eat 4. Who else took them? I gave one to Rich.
Yeah,
and
I
Leon.
had one.
Was there anybody on our team who didn't like? Did we have enough disguises for everyone?
Yeah, we got 5, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, I didn't remember how many cultists we actually were able to get
Oh.
robes from.
I'm sorry, you actually can't ritual cast Goodberry. It doesn't have the ritual component.
Oh, you can't.
Oh, turns out you suck.
I thought you could. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
I think it's
Oh,
still
I know
probably a
I'm
good
wrong.
use of a spell slot.
I just checked. Can't do it.
Do you use your spells?
In case anybody goes down, one of those will bring somebody back up.
Well, you
to
can
one
still
at
get
least.
your short rest, and you can choose to cast Goodberry if you want.
All right. I didn't cast Goodberry then.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
Just take a
What do you
short rest.
What do
Makes
you cast
sense.
for spells?
Hunter's Mark or Goodberry?
He's got Rangers, but he's a half caster.
Yeah, it's like, how many? And you probably have like 2 spell slots, I assume.
Very few, no cantrips.
Yeah.
That was my.
I don't know that Alphonse would know that, but
1 less health.
nice. But shit. So like, what is it? Like middle of the night now, Jesse?
It's definitely starting to get dark. Like it's that part of the night where like you can still see a little bit of orange in the sky, but it's mostly dark.
I can't see in the dark.
I can help you, Hugh.
Yeah, I can. I don't have no problem
Once
with
we
that.
get to the camp, Hugh, they'll be using torches all around.
Should we walk in with light ourselves as to not be suspicious?
Yes.
Yeah, that seems fine. Seems
Yeah,
smart at this
otherwise they're
point.
gonna think
I'll
we're
pull
trying
out a
to
torch.
sneak up on them, right?
Right.
Hugh, I have seen this trick done
Well-
before.
Wait.
So-
Anybody have blood on them?
Yes, I think several
Yes.
of us do.
This
Well,
is
now-
the nature
now
of
it-
us of a scavenging party.
Mine has blood literally down the mask out of the eye hole where I had to pull Aramir's arrow out of.
It's not unusual.
Now I have my own blood on here too. Um,
But we can
I've
just blame all of that on actions at Greenest.
I've seen this trick before.
I
If
was
I
going
may,
to-
Hugh. I'm going to touch Hugh's shield and cast light on it.
Ah.
Hmm.
There you are. I was going to ask if you wanted to consider the cliff face that the lad was telling us about, because that's goes down to where the prisoner camp actually is. It's almost at the back of their camp.
So instead of sneaking in, we would, or excuse me, instead of
Walking in the front door
Walking
with
in.
disguises. We would have disguises on if needed, but we could lie at any point in there. The outfits would help with that lie, and we could try
But
to
we-
sneak in.
we must rappel down a cliff.
I'm sure all of us here have had worse things happen to them than having to repel something.
Worse things, yes, but I'm not very good at that.
I
Same.
pull out one of the pitons out of my pack and I say, "I'll show you how it's done."
Let me rephrase. I am afraid of heights.
Well,
I
then
am
you can
also
wait at the top for us.
I am also not the sneakiest
I will
person.
not be going to the top, is what I'm trying to emphasize.
All right, then I guess our best bet is to try the disguises in the front door and hope that no one questions us too thoroughly.
Like Malik with the bees. Don't like bees.
Well, do you want to split the party off again?
Things you just don't like.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like,
Me and Hugh can go through the front, and the rest of you lot can go.
I'm nervous
About your
about
business.
doing that only because we have no way of communicating over long distances. We should come up with a plan now to meet in the morning back where we slaughtered that group.
That is if we
Think
are
we
to
should
split off.
Work
Yes.
together.
If we
We all
stay
have, like,
together no matter
disguise.
what, then it won't be necessary. But if we are
Ag-
separated by whatever means, it should be
Hmm.
good to have a rallying point.
Yes, I agree. The tree where the boy is tied to is a good rallying point.
If we don't see anybody by noon the next day, we leave. Agreed?
Yes.
Agreed.
All right.
Let us go in the front then. The boy promised we would not be confronted.
Yes,
Maybe
well,
drop that name the first time if you need to, Eramir.
apparently Mondath is a well-known figure here. Maybe she's
Yeah.
even here.
I hope she's not here.
I must be honest. If I see
Wait, Leon, you know everything.
Vanderdosa, I will be
Um,
a bit off.
Hugh, you might actually want to unfortunately hide that shield if at all possible.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Hmm. I can put it on my back and put my cloak over it.
I have a disguise kit, Jesse. Could I use that to just paint it a different color at least on the outside?
Or
I'm
it's
not
just
gonna let you do
wonder.
that.
It would
Should be
only be
wonder.
temporary.
You
Hugh,
could
it would be
paint
with
over
like a makeup
Hugh's
paint.
full shield.
It
Just
would be
makeup
with makeup
paint.
paint, so it would
Wondered
be
it from
temporary.
green.
Okay.
Could
Alright.
we theoretically say that me casting
washes
light
off.
on it is so bright that they can't make out the?
You're gonna have to turn that off at some point if that's the
You
case.
could probably strap some like leather to it to disguise it.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying that.
that's what I was thinking. I'll just put it on my back, and then I'll put my cloak over my back,
Yeah.
and then you
Put
can't
like
see it.
with your disguise kit, you could put like a like a koozie over it. You know.
We're also
Yeah.
like
That,
recruits.
Yeah,
We are
that
we,
recruits.
we, we
Shield
figured it out.
koozie.
Lowest
It's
of the
Yeah.
covered.
totem.
Shield koozie.
I feel
That's
like
I'm no
that's
longer
probably
wielding
the
the shield, and it's covered.
that's
We all
probably
agree.
the best bet.
Yeah, you can cover your shit. If you cast light on it, it's gonna still glow.
and
and people
attract
will
attention.
see
A
it
lot of
Yeah,
attention.
turn that off.
Yes, I will turn that off. But
Okay.
I was still able to show you that I can do that. So
Yes.
if need
Wanted to
be.
show off a
Really
little
cool,
bit.
Kerr.
If at all possible, we should just pretend to be bumbling idiots, and it's our first day kind of thing.
Well, some of us won't have an issue
Yeah.
doing that.
Oh, Leon, didn't you cast Identify on this amulet?
I sure can. I don't know if I did or not. I can't remember.
Oh no,
But I
because you
could
took a
ritual
long rest.
cast it
Because you
if you
could.
want.
Right. No. Right. Never mind.
I mean, it's 10 minutes. If you want to pause for 10 minutes here before
No,
we
I think-
walk up.
I don't think he would care about it that much.
Okay.
Wait, are
Might
you
be
wearing it?
interesting to know what it does.
Leon,
I know that I have to attune to it, so it doesn't matter.
I mean,
Okay,
it could
fair enough.
drastically change.
I have to attune to it, so it doesn't matter.
It's so true.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Leon, you claim to have knowledge of all things dragon. So who is Mondath?
Jesse, can I make just like a general cult roll? Like a history of the cult roll to see if I would know like what the cult knows of her?
Yes. Make your dragon roll.
A thing. You want to make that with
Dragon
advantage
roll.
or no?
Yes, advantage for sure.
Okay. That was history. History. There it is. Sick,
Wow.
bro.
Oof, that's brutal.
I love getting
Wait,
two
is that
twos in
first one
row
a
at this
real
fucking
roll?
thing.
Oh yeah. Just looks weird.
Okay, let me just check my notes here. And I will determine what to give you.
These people like dragons. Oh, secret. Let's see. I'm just gonna check myself. I don't got anything special. I'll put my crystal, my arcane focus in my pocket. Yo, I got a pet mouse.
You got a pet mouse in real life?
No, in this as part of my I don't know. I think it might have been part of my backstory. Like what is it? What the fuck is it called?
So there's like a mouse in your pocket
Yeah,
right
background. Yeah, cities. Was it this one? Maybe urchin. I'm an urchin background.
now? You're an urchin? Oh my god. How old are you? Do you look old?
I'm not super old. I'm a
Like
half elf.
if I were to ballpark you, I'd be like, oh, he's 25.
I mean, you probably look at me and be like, that guy's like 17.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm a half elf. I'm a little bit older than that. I grew up in I mean, we could talk about this like during the whole thing, but I grew up in um Mantle Dareth, when
Oh, no
that shit
shit.
was going down.
You grew up in the Underdark?
Yeah, and I was a slave, and I was part of the group that Crumb helped.
Oh man, yeah, we can talk about that while we're doing our short rest for an hour.
Yeah.
So, you were rescued from the Underdark by a brave dwarf.
Yeah, I remember I was a little bit younger, and I remember we were held captive, and we were surrounded. They had these like flying hot chicks like running
Hmm.
like flying around, and there was like
Or what was your
blob
question
monsters
again?
and shit. And then he came in, and he kind of like just like said, "You guys get out of here, blah blah. We'll protect it." And
Oh,
dude, that guy was
my.
built like a fucking a meat wagon.
Sounds like a
Um,
true hero.
I'd asked since you know everything dragon related, who Mondath is.
Um, I mean, so long as it's a dragon, I would be able to tell you about it. But from what that individual was telling us, sounds like the person in charge of the camp.
I would classify the cult of the dragon related, right?
Yes, but I'm really good about knowledge about dragon. The cult of the dragon is the cult of the dragon. It's cultists. It's people. It's an
Yeah,
organization.
he's not
Those are
going to
not
be
dragons.
knowledgeable about
Not everyone in the cult of the dragon is
Dragon
a dragon.
Parade.
You
Right.
get that? You get that they're
Dragon
not all
Parade.
dragons?
Yeah, cult of the dragon though, so surely you would know all of the things about dragons.
Kerr, I understand your logic, it's just not sound.
Yeah, we're going in circles here because you're missing a piece, and just because it's the name doesn't mean everyone there is something that I know about.
Yeah, you ever have like ice cream? Like
Also,
maybe
if there
know a
was
lot
a
about
weird
ice, but
little
not enough about
teenager
food.
named Dragon, it doesn't mean Leon knows him.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not the one who claimed that Leon knew everything about dragons. That was Leon that said that he knew
That
everything
is
about
true.
dragons.
I thought
That is true. Maybe he
was
does know
smoke.
him.
So,
that was smoke, but it is fairly
well,
true that I do know a lot about dragons.
I don't remember that.
Smoke claimed to have slayed a
remember-
dragon, which I still do
killed a
not
dragon
believe.
one. That's not
That
what we're
that I
talking
do not
about here,
believe.
though.
For I have known people who have ran away from dragons. So
No, now I think Kerr is right. You've convinced me.
Okay,
yes,
what?
I think going forward I will have to bet you on if you have knowledge of dragons or not.
Yo, were you betting
That
right
sounds
now?
like a fun game, Kerr.
Or has a fond flashback. This time with Jim Jar.
Alphonse, can I ask you one question? When you were captive, you already had your powers, or was this something you developed later?
You're talking to me?
Yes.
So it's really a weird story, you know. After everything went down, you know, I went back to that area where they said that the Demogorgon was slayed, and in that area,
Lenzo Berenzin.
yeah, but in specifically where the battle took place, there was some artifacts that were left over, and I don't know, I was sifting through some stuff, you know, trying to find a little bit more about this hero that everybody was talking about, and I touched something, and when I touched it, I think a part of that dark energy, what is it again? Where did they go? To
The Abyss.
the abyss? Yeah, some of that abyssal energy like leapt into me. So to give you a little bit about that,
Sounds good.
I am, what is it called? Fey? How'd I get? The way that I got my powers is, let's see.
Your sorceress origin, your bloodline.
Yeah. I'm looking for it right now. I can't.
You're gonna see Hugh listening intently, making like direct eye contact, and you can see an absolute glaze over his eyes, like he doesn't understand anything you're talking about at all.
Shadow magic.
But
Okay,
he
so
really looks like he's trying to at least remember what you're saying. Yes, sorceress shadow origin. I understand what that means.
Yeah, so something like just like unlocked this power inside of me. And I kind of been searching.
Demogorgon. So, yes, I understand. It makes
Did
total sense.
I'll have to show you
I
in a
would-
book sometime.
Alphonse, did you meet them? Did you
I
meet the
love
warriors?
love
who
reading.
Read?
No,
were slain?
I went to find more information and I found that
Did you see any traces of them? Was Benzo Branson rebuilt?
they started to rebuild it under some power. I forget what it's called. This new guy came in after everybody was like running around scattered and everything like that. Some of us slaves got out, but I don't think they. I think they took some of the rest. Um, I think my grandpa still lives there,
Mm.
but luckily I was able to get out because of that group.
Still with
I
the
heard
grandpa.
it's still a hard place.
Oh yeah, there was
Everywhere in the Underdark is a hard place, Hugh.
Yes.
I thought it was gonna be easy coming up here, but I don't know. I've died like 3 times already, so.
Maybe you chose the wrong allegiance then for your powers.
Or you're already on the right path.
The right path's always going to be the hardest. That's what Leosin said.
Being brought back for a reason.
Maybe the 5 of us has been brought together for a reason.
Hmm.
And perhaps that reason is to beat the shit out of Mondath and get your W back on Landradosa.
Think you're right, Kerr. Well, I feel much better. Shall we go?
Listen, while we're sharing stuff,
Vermeer.
Oh, we have secrets, do we, Smoke?
oh, where'd you hear that name?
Haven't you said it, or no?
No.
Oh, then I take that back. I don't call you that.
Listen, while I was while we were getting shaken down by those cultists at the temple, they took something from me.
Oh shit.
They have it at the camp or somewhere around the camp, and look for it.
What did they
Something,
take?
important to me. So I really like
Family heirloom or something?
Yeah, it's something my grandfather gave me before he passed.
Was it a ring? Was it a necklace? Was it a piece of paper with some fancy writing on
Was
it?
it
Maybe
a
don't
battle
just
axe?
guess every noun you know, Kerr.
What is it
Yeah,
now?
sure. It's one of those. Figure it out from there. But you don't need to know what it is yet. So
But what if it is something that we can help you find? How am I supposed to find it if I know not what it is?
Yeah, why are you being so
I'm-
secretive?
I know where it might be.
Is it
So
an egg? Is it a bracelet? Is it a glove?
You're really good at these guesses, Kurt. It's crazy.
Is
I'd
it a
appreciate
cat?
your help. That's all. If it comes down to it, if
I
it
hope it's
comes
not a
down
cat.
to it, I mean, I'm not that attached to it, but it's the only thing my grandfather ever gave me, so attached to it. So, but if
I would do what I could to help you, Aramir.
Thanks, Hugh. I knew you'd
I-
be on board.
I knew a very strong dwarf that once had a very fond attachment to his grandfather's axe, so I think I can understand what you're saying.
Thanks.
Is it an axe?
It's in an axe.
How'd you know?
How do you know that, Kurt? It's crazy. It's an axe from an old dwarf friend that I had once. Or my grandfather knew, I guess. I don't know. I didn't.
And then Aramir takes off his mask and reveals Malakandor. sixth
lied
wizard
about
of
my
the ninth
grandfather's-
circle.
I lied about my grandfather's name. His name is actually Malkandar, sixth wizard of the ninth circle. Actually, it's fourth now. I think he got promoted again. Okay. So yeah, if you guys, I'd really appreciate, the help.
I'll look
He's
out
got-
for your
Oh.
axe, glove, trinket thing that you've.
Yeah, ring.
I will be sure to
Mhm.
look out for your grandfather's arrow.
Thanks, Kerr.
Yes,
Thanks, guys.
I'll be on the
You know
I'll be
what?
on the lookout for that paper.
You know what? You guys are great people. You guys, you know what? My friends call me Smoke. So if you guys, I think have earned that title.
Okay,
Earned
Aramir.
that title
Mhm.
of friend.
Oh man,
Just kidding.
roasted.
Fine. You can call me whatever you want.
I understand the name. Your arrows move with precision and speed.
Thanks.
Shall
I
we-
thought it was because he was blowing smoke all the time.
Not exactly.
I'm
why.
very impressed.
Perhaps he
Yeah.
got the smoke because he claims to have slayed a dragon.
All of you, actually, I must say, I've fought with many
You
individuals,
guys
and
are all really
this many
close,
talented folks
actually.
at once is irregular.
Yeah, I
I'll
only
tell you
know
about the
about.
nickname some other time.
Yeah.
Maybe it was fated that we meet.
That's
Hmm.
what I just said.
Leon,
Maybe
where did you come
we
from?
came together for a reason.
I
You
don't
were
like
visiting
you.
Greenest to pass through? Perhaps headed
Yes,
to
there
Baldur's
were.
Gate?
There's some people that I'm trying to get a hold of.
Is it your
When I
brother?
find them, no.
Your sister? Your mother?
Kerr with
If they're from
Is it your
Greenest,
dad?
I may know.
Your uncle? Is it the
I may
cousin?
know them.
You have to tell me if I'm warmer or not.
No, maybe. For now, I'm gonna see if they're in the prisoner area. And if not, I will continue on my search.
Well, just as I said for Aramir, if there's something I can do for you, I will.
If I ever need a kneecap crushed, I know the man to call.
Well, I too have family, so
Yeah,
Are they
Kerr has
still
a
living?
family.
Kerr, here?
no. He's deep down in the Underdark.
That's
Oh,
Somewhere.
nuts.
he? Oh,
Always
okay.
watching over.
Do you know
I-
where he
I-
still lives?
I know it. I know he slayed those monsters.
Wait, he was
Oh.
part of the party?
Your family?
The party, Alphonse?
Well, I mean, they're a pretty big deal. They got, what are they, probably like a fame level 3 or 4 down there?
Yeah, in the Underdark, oh yeah, for sure. At least the game level 3 in the Underdark.
For good or bad reasons.
Everybody that lives in the Underdark would know
The
of the Seeds of Nightmare, if not know what they did. To some degree.
all the good,
Glorious name,
all
bro.
the bad.
They do have a reputation down in the Underdark, for better or for worse, but
What was their name?
the name of
Seeds
the
of
group,
Nightmare.
Yeah.
it sounds more devious than it actually was. They were
Is it?
actually
Is it?
actually pretty bad sometimes, but
Taken from an object that we
Remind me
actively
how you
used.
got that name. Remind me.
they did many good things, and they were the Seeds of Nightmare.
So wait, you
Yeah,
were a
we're
part of
good.
the
We
group?
did one thing.
Yes,
You traveled with them for a time?
yes. He was
Whoa.
my
How
did
family.
you-
He is
How
my
did you meet
family.
them?
Wait, which one?
Hmm.
Chagall,
Trump? Oh,
the
Chagall?
mighty Chagall.
Wait, did Chagall stay behind and to be evil as well?
You don't know that.
Uh,
You don't know that.
You might.
Menzo
Didn't
is
Alphonse
one
not.
of the
the slaves
didn't
for
one of the
Menzo Brand?
tieflings give birth to Chagall?
I saw Chagall. Have
Hugh
many-
wouldn't know anything about the Seeds of Nightmare at all. You would know nothing.
Aramir has no idea what's going on.
Hugh, Aramir, and Leon would know absolutely nothing about the Seeds of Nightmare.
Man, we gotta
Would I
fill you
really?
in. I think this would be a good like campfire story every night. You guys gotta know
Yeah.
about this, because
Yes, but
that
we don't-
shit
we-
almost destroyed the world.
I
But-
would love to hear about them.
but
They
maybe we can
sound
talk
like
about
true
this
heroes.
at a long rest instead of this hour rest that surely
Oh yeah,
we have
true.
taken.
I don't know why I thought we were at long rest.
Shall we save those prisoners then?
You can long
Yes.
rest if you want.
No,
I
no,
would
no.
love to get.
No,
I would
no, no.
love to roll initiative one more time.
What makes you think you're gonna have to roll initiative, Max?
Yeah, I'm
My
Alright,
charisma.
So
To the front door, boys.
So you guys keep walking along the path. You've passed the rear guard, and it's not much further to get to the camp. You take your 1 hour rest, and then a mere 30 to 45 minutes later, you can immediately see that the path here through this camp is very well trodden. There are divots in the ground from where numerous wagons have been pulling through this part of the crags. Lots of footprints, lots of tracks. The vegetation is all ripped up and stripped away to make room. And so you guys follow the well-trodden path at this point, and eventually you round a corner and you can see that there is a wide valley that opens up that is surrounded by plateaus and crags all around it. And at the entrance to this valley, you can see that there is a rickety makeshift guard post set up. And I'll get you guys over there. And as you approach, you can see that there are a couple of mercenaries. That one of them is up in the watchtower, and the other one is standing nearby. And his spear is leaning up against a little table, and he seems to just be minding his business away. He's got a dagger out. He's picking the dirt out from underneath his fingernails. He glances at the five of you as you approach. He waves the dagger, and then he goes back to what he was doing.
Nice.
Hmm.
That's easy.
These mercenaries are not worth their golden weight. Their weight in gold.
And as you walk into the camp, things are can be described as rowdy. In fact, a lot of the kobolds seem to be drinking. They have little clay mugs, and they're drinking what appears to be some kind of ale or wine or something out of these little casks that are scattered all over the place. You can hear people laughing. There's revelry. People are having a great time. There's people just toting about like jewels and gems and miscellaneous valuable things, like showing off to one another as they sit around campfires eating stew and drinking. You hear a lot of people shouting praise to the glory of Tiamat. Just generally having a great time partying, celebrating their successful raid. And we're gonna have you guys explore this camp next time we play, because it's after
It
10
is fucking
p.m.
huge, yeah.
Gonna wrap up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That was
We
fun.
actually did something good.
Yeah, we did some stuff, guys. Positive steps.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Ah,
Right along.
this is gonna be a tough one, boys.
I don't know what that is, but that guy's scary.
I like that.
Our party.
Oh yeah, that fucking guy, dude.
Wait, what guy?
You
don't like
can't
that
even
guy.
see that far.
I can see. I can see. It's
I can
light everywhere.
see.
This guy.
What guy?
Think him again?
Yeah.
And your buddy's
Doesn't
over
look-
there.
His looks that tough.
Hughes' buddies.
This guy looks even crazier, I think.
I think
He doesn't look so strong.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
that's Landradosa right there
Where's
Landradosa or
Landradosa?
this one?
by his tent.
Shit.
Oh no.
Keep you away from there.
Oh no.
That's not Landradosa.
Oh,
No, that's not Landradosa.
but
Who
that
the
guy
fuck
looks
is that though?
that guy looks worse than Landradosa.
Yeah, it looks like the Witch King of Angmar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can have a chat with that gentleman if you would like.
Where's
God, there's so
Landradosa?
many of them here.
I don't see Landradosa.
Is that him right there?
No.
Or is that a different?
Probably in one of the tents.
That's a kobold.
Probably in this tent.
That blue
That's a-
motherfucker's a kobold?
That is a little kobold.
That's a winged kobold.
Oh shit.
He's a smarty kobold, I bet.
That's
What
cool.
the fuck?
The only smart kobold.
I do not want to be hit by like 20 fucking
Oh yeah.
rocks.
Do we see
you
the spot where
want-
the prisoners are?
You want to
We
get
gotta-
taken
Probably
prisoner
down
at
here.
You gotta be
that.
so careful in here, dude.
The worst
Yeah,
thing
I
We're in
about
think
the
that's
middle
the
and
bottom
things
is
go
left.
get
bad. We're
captured.
fucked.
All right. Super
It was
fun.
nice. It was
Jesus,
fun,
they're
man.
everywhere.
This is a good campaign. I like it already.
I really like this campaign.
Dude, this is more of a fucking meat grinder than Out of the Abyss was, bro.
Yeah, dude,
So
this is
far.
Man, I
rough.
mean, I feel like I love I feel like it's just like a hot start. Like we're just
Yeah.
jumping into
We're
it.
jumping
Nice
into
stakes.
it, bro.
Like that's fun.
Mhm.
It is actually fun to do a little fucking powwow at fucking breaks and shit too.
Yeah. Also, I
Yeah.
feel like we immediately all know how our characters work in combat.
It took
We
a
got some
little bit of
D&D
getting used to.
veterans here.
There was a little learning curve for me to realize that 15 AC and 11 HP is not a frontline fighter. But after
I'm still kind of discovering what I'm.
You're used to being
doing with
a
this fucking
speedy
pacifist,
hexblade
bro.
boy.
Yeah, I'm used to that. That's not that anymore. That's for sure.
I'm still figuring out what I can actually do with my turns, opposed to just nothing.
The
Well,
disarm
apparently we're
is
just
a
gonna
pretty...
be
Yeah.
Lost 2 AC.
we're just gonna be buffing each other back and forth with emboldening bonds. So
What does that do?
Dude,
gives you
that's actually a
1d4 for
that
attack, ability check, or saving throw once
it-
per turn.
Wow.
it's actually sick, dude. And there's no concentration, and
It's
It's
guidance on
you.
steroids.
yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, it's no con, and it's like you and
You get
or
to
it's as
choose.
many people as your proficiency bonus. So it could
That's
be yourself.
wow. That's insane.
That's so good.
Yeah,
It's
fucking sick.
arguably one of the most OP abilities in the game. OP class abilities.
like buffing
Especially
abilities. Yeah,
because it's like just right there for the taking.
Arguably the Twilight Cleric is literally the most fucking broken.
Yeah, those temp hit points are really... Honestly, I think people sleep on Cleric. Like, I think the two best classes in the game are Cleric
It's
and
easily
Fighter.
the best class in the game.
Fighter and
I
Cleric
think
are the best classes. In
I
terms of
think
straight
Druid has a
good
solid
use.
argument for being number 3.
Really?
Depends on the Druid archetype. If
Yeah.
you're not... I mean, a Moon Druid, yes, for sure.
I
Any
picked,
other Druid... Spore Druid's okay. The other Druids...
The other druids
mid.
are fun if you want to do something that's like character driven.
Fun,
But Moon
yeah.
Druid is a fucking beast.
Moon Druid getting that extra CR to their wild shape that makes them really
and
fucking good.
being able to do it as a bonus action is epic.
I
Yes.
did have a lot of fun playing that fucking like the Fire Cleric basically.
I'm definitely gonna play a druid again for sure.
picked Ranger fully knowing that Fighter is just a better version of Ranger, but I'm here for it.
I like Ranger. I think Ranger's got a lot of cool stuff. Like they do things that not everyone else can do, and
Yeah.
depending on like the campaign, is super useful.
If-
Like I
Ranger's
think
a
we all
good
probably would have
class.
died if there wasn't a Ranger in Out of the Abyss.
Go for sure. Lots of
Ranger's a
times.
good class up till level 5.
I don't know, bro.
Then it drops off.
There was a number of times where we were all of our super good class characters fucked up, and we needed a safe place. And without a ranger, we were rolling 2s and 3s on nature and
but-
survival checks.
But you only need a level 3 Ranger to do that.
Right. I only got to level 4 Ranger.
Oh, what'd you
enough.
wait? What'd
yeah.
you spec into at that point? The druid.
I was druid and I dropped him to ranger to be an Underdark Ranger
Oh,
druid.
after the year thingy. After the.
Yeah, the stat bonuses are good, but then after that, yeah, the usefulness kind of
Mhm.
tapers.
No.
Yeah, so I basically just used it for the abilities that the class gets with being able to, have a favored enemy and terrain.
Yep.
Super useful for demon hunting in the Underdark, which was the very specific goal of the campaign.
Yeah, you took that year off with Jim Jar, and you like really got into it.
Yeah, it was that was fun. That's like, and I didn't. That's where my notes start. I have no notes for the campaign before that happened.
Dude,
Hugh and Jim Jar's Wild Ride. Or
Dude.
not Hugh, Mog and Jim Jar's Wild Ride.
Yeah, I want to watch like a
Debauchery.
spin off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could
Shit.
be a one-season show for sure.
That'd be fun.
Dude,
Morgan's and
that
Jar's time off.
that'd be a funny one shot to fucking
Yeah,
to
I'll just
do.
watch.
Getting up to
It's-
some shit.
Jim
It's
Jar's
Bill
like, I
Mullen.
bet you a bear busts through this door in the next 5 seconds.
What?
No way.
What are you talking about? Then a bear pops with horns.
With horns, yeah.
Eyes.
In a
Uh,
tail.
Eyes
Yeah,
everywhere.
So many eyes. Oh, what a horrifying character. I hope he is just ruling his part of Benzo Brands and there's a big druid grove of disgusting underdark nature.
dude, Chagall had a family during that break, and now he ain't got no family no more.
I don't. Yeah. I don't
I,
know, man.
I have possibly abandoned my family due to the
I
Did
fact
hope
Chagall
that
he
go
did.
back to his family during the time
No,
skip? I don't
I
remember what he did.
the
I
time
tried
skip,
to
yeah,
convince him to stay in the Underdark. Oh no, for the time skip, yeah.
yeah.
Wait, who
yeah,
did
that-
stay
that-
with in
that
Menzo?
that's when I had a child was during that time skip.
Me and Chagall, Morgan Chagall stayed in the Menzo Branson to work with Drow Merlin.
Alkandar returns to the ninth circle, and Crumb and
This
Azzy slash
Rendezvous.
Baron were lost to the abyss.
What I want to know that
Well,
Jesse
no.
probably won't tell us
Adventure.
is what happened to Jarlaxle.
It's a good question.
And
We might run into him in
Grumpbane
this
Ray, I
campaign.
also want to know what happened to him, but I'm not as curious
These are all good questions.
because I kind of want to just kill him at some point. But Jarlaxle, I kind of like.
There's a lot of people that you don't know what happened to them.
You all have a good night.
Rowan,
Zilch.
Good night.
Yeah, Rowan's definitely part of my story too.
Zilch.
I said who I was worried about.
I said I'll stand by that.
What was the drow's name that was infected? Was it Sereth?
Sarah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
He probably went back to the.
Yeah, he did. He told us.
Dude,
he was
I
gonna-
saved that motherfucker. That was so cool. I took
Well.
those spores out of his brain, dude.
Oh yeah.
During the time skip that you were talking about, Malkandar literally de-aged. Remember that?
That was- that was a very-
He
That
did
was
come
cool.
back like young.
That was a very epic time skip, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weird
that was
shit
that
always
was a really
happens.
fun
Oh,
campaign. I'm also super just like proud that we did that campaign.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. I
We-
tell my
we-
friends
we-
all the time, like, oh yeah, it was like a 7-year fucking thing. They're
Yeah,
Like, no way.
Yeah.
I was
Dude,
really invested.
I'm known to drag out my campaigns, and I'm debating if I want to do that here. I probably will.
I'm known to
Um,
explore every nook
I
and
know
cranny,
that this
though.
campaign takes 2 books, and what does it get to level like 14 or something?
15. Yeah.
Yeah,
One to
so,
15 adventures are really
I would love
Yeah.
a repeat. I'm down for another 7 years.
I can definitely slow it down.
When
No,
we're in our
I
40s,
mean,
we can
pace it
quit
out
this
right.
campaign.
We can speed past this fucking level 2 bullshit.
No, I mean I'll pace it correctly. I mean I usually get my party to level 4 pretty fast if I can.
Also,
But yeah.
so it's kind of on us if we want to do like side shit. Like we're gonna pace it out too as well. Like if
True.
we want to hammer
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
main mission.
That's the thing. I feel like there was like we
Oops.
didn't
Yeah, we
have to
could just
double back
jump.
to all of the shit that we did in the Underdark either. We could have just
Yeah.
fast tracked some
Right.
of that stuff.
Well, the way that this campaign is written is a lot different from Out of the Abyss. Out of the Abyss left a lot of like open world options where it was like now the party can decide what they want to do. If I run this book as it's written, everything is very on rails. Like everything segues into the next chapter, and like you're
I'm okay
supposed to
with
go
that.
through it.
Linear?
But I'm gonna change that because that's no fun.
I mean, I think that there's something to be said for like a linear campaign. Like I loved what we do with Out of the Abyss, and like I said, I'd do another one for
Mhm.
7 years. But I don't think that there's something wrong with just like saying this
No.
is what's happening in this story.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
too.
kind of what you're doing in yours, Max, right? Because like things are happening in the world that we're unaware
Right,
of.
and it's
or-
like the stuff that
That
like
makes
I wrote
sense.
for what's gonna happen is like almost done, and then like that's it. Like we could do more stuff, but I just like don't
it's
have
not
it.
like
That
the
wasn't
the world's waiting on us.
Right.
It's the other way
Right.
around. Yeah. We can miss out on opportunities, possible jelly walls.
Yeah, I mean, what's even gonna happen? Like, we have like the White Walkers, and then we have like the Civil War, and then after
Yeah.
that, that's kind of it, right?
Yeah, I mean,
That's like the end game.
yeah, one thing seems to be more important than the others, and if you, I mean, if like going by, Game
I
of
think
Thrones
that
lore.
there's a lot more going on than just that stuff.
There are
Maybe.
certainly some things happening that are um, continent-wide.
I'm super down for like after we resolve the like main plots to like do there's like a term for a game past 15. It's called like an ascended game basically because once you get past level 15 it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, we could do like
It'd be fun to do an ascended campaign where we go to like a Shy or we go to like the
so
Old Valyria
Thorios
or
and a
something.
Shy are the two that I had in mind.
Yeah, or Old Valyria.
Yeah, so Thorius is supposed to be like super fucked up, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Valyria is
wild.
also a good one. Yeah, I have some ideas for that too.
What is this?
It's our
It's
The
the
Westeros
continents.
D&D.
yeah, the Westeros campaign that I run
Like-
on Thursdays.
Like campaigns.
Oh,
No, I'm saying like
shit.
it's these places are campaigns to do after like post 15. Is that what it is?
Oh, but no, these are continents specific to Middle Earth, Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
because like the stuff that we have in that campaign isn't gonna get us to, level 20.
Yeah, I think Max has it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you have it paced out for us to beat the main story at 15 because that's how most campaigns are run.
Yeah, it's pretty much as far as you can really challenge a group as from what I've been able to accomplish at least
Yeah,
so far.
when you get to 16, you just start being able to steamroll everything.
It's been
like, no
really
matter
hard
what.
to challenge you guys after level 10. Really hard.
Yeah. You can do
Like,
it.
how
You can,
is
like,
this not
yeah.
boring or like flip of a coin, everyone dies?
I honestly like it when we get the occasional encounter where we just like rip and tear through everything. I don't mind that at all, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's
fun to me.
fun for me to do too. I like
Yeah.
when you guys just beat shit apart. It's you guys
But
have
also
cool powers.
there has definitely been fucking shit that's like, oh, we are actually all gonna die here, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when our cleric gets super dumb as fuck.
I mean, we
was
just had to
very
retreat.
afraid.
things.
Like, we just retreated.
Yeah,
so,
we literally just retreated. So
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know how we're
I'm,
gonna fix that, but
very curious what's happening
Well-
or the consequences of that.
crusade.
But we fucking needed that shit.
crusade.
Yeah, you guys murdered that maester for sure.
We're
Dude,
coming back with an army. We're gonna have a
Listen.
crusade.
listen, you might not be TPKing everybody, but I do be on my 4th character at this point.
True.
I
You
will
die a
just
lot,
say,
Jason, in every campaign.
Well,
I mean,
dude, it's like I don't know. What do you
Disintegrate
like?
was
What
a
am I
spell
gonna
that we
fucking
had
do?
I don't know.
about
It's just a
2.5
roll of
years
the
ago.
dice, dude. That's all it is.
Yeah,
It's just a
yeah.
roll of the dice.
Yeah, you tend to play a little aggressive too, for sure.
Well,
Yeah, and sometimes I roll
play the
real good.
character, bro. I play the
Yeah.
character.
And you tend
Like-
to make aggressive characters.
Yeah, I mean that
Like-
that fighter Wardlow. That happened. That was a
barbarian.
roll of the dice for sure.
That was literally a roll of the dice.
Yeah,
and
but
then
look, Wardlow would not have died from that disintegrate if he didn't take that opportunity of attack.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
From
I
the
didn't think I was
plant
gonna get
beast.
hit. I
Or
didn't
he
think I
could
was
have
gonna
not
get hit.
failed the Constitution saving throw or whatever it is.
Right, but even if he did, he still would have been alive.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But he
That
took,
because
like, he took like
'cause
he
we had
took,
that
like,
conversation.
7 damage from an opportunity of attack.
because
Yeah,
Chandler
Just, like,
did too.
Just enough.
And then no, I don't always play aggressive like Mordecai. I rarely really take damage
Yeah,
in
that's
battle.
true.
'cause I'm
Mordecai's
staying
your
so
most
far back.
cautious character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
except
look at
when
that,
you
I
just
mean, yeah.
you guys just left him in an erupting volcano.
He chose that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one said anything.
I did.
He
I
was
yelled
like-
for him to leave.
He was like, "I'm gonna stay," and you guys were like, "Bye." Zap.
I was like, don't. I was like, we're leaving, and he was like, I'm staying, and I was like, all right. And
Oh, man.
yeah, I mean,
That
what do
was
you want me to do?
wild.
He's a grown man. I can't like pick him up and carry him.
What was
you know?
the what was like the point of staying? I don't remember. I remember him wanting.
He really wanted to kill the Corsair
Dying.
King.
Listen,
he had
man,
I
like, a
thought he
grudge.
had disappeared already at that point.
The job was not fucking done, bro. I was dejected, bro. Okay,
Yeah.
the job wasn't done, dude.
Well, what did
I
it
had
cost
him.
you?
I had him in my grubby little fucking hands, and he slipped out.
Clearly, like, either Mordecai stole an eye from him or that guy stole an eye from Mordecai. So,
Out here stealing eyeballs.
I mean, we might get the answer someday. Mordecai is fucking alive, man. He's out there.
Yeah, he has the fucking sword.
Yep.
That I
well,
do.
yeah.
I
And
could be
Malik
dual
is-
wielding fucking 2 of them right now.
I have the Crescent King sword.
I think he had some other things too.
I think that's what I'm gonna rename that sword.
I'm excited to go back to playing Malik, man. I miss my paladin. I like playing Shen. He's fun to run around and punch stuff, but like I don't have any like utility really outside of being able to fly and then like changing my
Apologies.
damage type. That's it. That's all I really got.
He can do a lot of stuff.
I have a lot of made up
Yeah,
abilities.
Malik
that
is
I
an
made up.
in-world classic, of course, and I'm sure he's still at fair market right now, but we're about ready to head north.
It's just
I have a
something about a branding in Divine Smite.
I have a love hate with barbarians. They're super alluring, but also a little bit boring to rhyme.
And you're basically playing Stone Cold Steve Austin, the character. So
I know.
Which I love me some Austin 316, so
Dude, I'm gonna start
Yeah, you
stone
crack-
cold stunning people, dude.
You need to start
That-
cracking beers
That'll be my official. When I do the fucking hurricane strike, that will be my official. That's how I make them prone is by stone cold stunning them.
when you jump off the top rope, you give him a stone cold stunner.
Yeah.
too.
All right, fellas, I'm taking half.
all right, man.